My child, wait. Stop right there. I need you to listen very carefully. You may think you've heard it all, seen it all, but this message is not like anything you've ever heard before. There's something deeper going on, something that you need to understand. So stick with me till the very end, because this is important. The truth is, there's more to this than you realize. Let me explain what's really happening here. Don't just brush this off as some random message or another fleeting thought. This is the one you need to hear. To my beloved, if you seek my favor, call out in faith and type yes, I need. I am with you, ready to fill your life with the blessings you long for. My child, dreams are more powerful than you realize. They are not always just random collections of thoughts or desires. They can be influenced by deeper emotions, fears, and spiritual forces. When someone dreams of being intimate with you, it could be a reflection of their desires, but it can also be much more than that. It can be a sign that their soul is longing for something deeper, something spiritual that they are not even aware of. But here's what I need you to understand. Not all dreams come from me. Some dreams are distractions. Some dreams are meant to pull you away from your purpose, to confuse you, to get you caught up in thoughts and feelings that lead you down the wrong path. My child, you have to be careful about what you allow into your heart and mind. This dream, this intimacy, it might feel like a connection, but I need you to ask yourself, is this person meant for your life? Is this dream trying to bring you closer to me, or is it pulling you away? You must discern the difference. Not every dream is from me. Not every desire is pure. Let me tell you something important, my child. You are in a battle. There is spiritual warfare happening around you every day, even when you can't see it. The enemy uses all kinds of tactics to distract you, to pull you away from your purpose, and dreams are one of those tactics. When someone dreams of intimacy with you, it can sometimes be a spiritual attack meant to confuse your heart, distract your mind, and lead you into temptation. The enemy will try to disguise desires and fantasies as something beautiful, but in reality, they are chains meant to keep you from moving forward in your life. Don't be deceived. Ask yourself, what is the fruit of this dream? Does it bring you closer to peace, purpose, and purity? Or does it lead you into confusion, lust, and regret? My child, I need you to protect your heart. Guard your spirit. You are precious to me, and the enemy knows this. That's why he will use every trick he can to lead you astray. Stay vigilant, because there is more going on than you realize. Now, let's talk about what you need to do. I know you're wondering, but God, what does this dream mean? Should I pursue this person? Is this a sign? My child, I need you to stop focusing on the dream and start focusing on my will for your life. There are times when you will be tempted to chase after desires that feel good in the moment, but I am calling you to something higher. I am calling you to walk in purity and purpose. I've created you for a reason, and your relationship should reflect that purpose. Not every person who desires you is meant for you. Not every person who dreams of you is someone I've called into your life. Before you make any decisions, before you act on any feelings, bring it to me. Let me guide you. Ask me for wisdom, and I will give it to you. If this person is meant to be in your life, I will show you. If they are not, I will close the door. Trust me to lead you even when your heart is confused. Dear one, if my message has filled your heart with joy and hope, let it be known. Press the like button as a sign of your embrace of my love. My child, you are on a journey. I've placed gifts, talents, and a unique purpose inside of you. But here's what happens when you get distracted by the wrong people, by the wrong desires. You start to drift off the path I've set for you. You lose sight of the bigger picture. That's what the enemy wants. He wants you to get so caught up in these fleeting feelings, these passing fantasies, that you forget who you truly are. He wants you to waste your time on people who are not part of my plan for you. But I have greater things for you, my child. I have relationships that will lift you higher, not pull you down. I have plans that will fulfill you, not leave you empty. So I'm asking you to refocus. Let go of the distractions. Let go of the people who are not meant for your journey. Stay true to the purpose I've placed inside of you. When you stay focused on me, I will bring the right people into your life at the right time. You don't need to chase after anyone. I will bring them to you. Let's be honest for a moment. Deep down, the reason this dream affects you so much is because you're searching for love, aren't you? You're searching for connection, for intimacy, for someone to see you and accept you for who you are. And I understand that. I created you to desire love, to desire connection. But my child, I need you to seek my love first. Before anyone else can fill that space in your heart, I need to be there. My love is the foundation that every other relationship in your life must be built on. Without me, those relationships will crumble under the weight of human imperfection. I am your source of love, your source of strength, your source of identity. You've been looking for love in people, but what you need is already found in me. When you root yourself in my love, you won't need to chase after anyone's affection. You will already know that you are loved deeply and fully by the one who created you. If this message has brought peace to your soul, respond with joy and let your faith be a witness of my presence in your life. My child, your heart is a precious treasure. It's the center of who you are, and it deserves to be protected. Don't give it away to just anyone. Don't let fantasies, dreams, or fleeting desires lead you into relationships that are not built on love, respect, and purpose. I'm asking you to guard your heart, because from it flows everything in your life. Protect it from those who would take advantage of your kindness, from those who would lead you into temptation, from those who don't see your true worth. You are worth more than a dream, more than a fleeting desire. You are a child of the King, and your heart should be treated with the honor it deserves, my child. I want you to understand something very important. I have the best in store for you. You don't need to settle for less. You don't need to chase after relationships that don't align with my will. Wait for my best. I know it's hard. I know you want love, connection, and intimacy. But trust me, when you wait for the person I have chosen for you, it will be worth it. My timing is perfect, and I am preparing someone who will love you in the way you deserve to be loved. Someone who will reflect my love for you in the way they treat you, the way they honor you, and the way they walk with you in purpose. So don't rush. Don't settle. Trust me, and I will bring the right person into your life at the right time. And when they come, you will know that they are my gift to you. Beloved one, would you join me in reaching the world with my message of hope? Through Buy Me a Coffee, your support will lift this mission higher. I see your generosity, and I bless you for your kind heart, for you are helping to shine my light. Nowadays, the blessed messengers guided me to bring a message that will certainly touch your heart and intellect. You know, there are minutes in life when something happens so so shockingly that we can barely accept it. And that's precisely what conversation around nowadays. Have you ever pondered what's happening in the heart of somebody who appears to have attacked your contemplations recently? Well, the blessed messengers uncover that somebody envisioned approximately you, and this dream was not any dream. It was filled with strong vitality, profound sentiments, and more than that, an uncontained desire. This dream was more than an oblivious reflection. In it, This individual made cherish to you in such a striking and genuine way that they presently discover themselves at an enthusiastic intersection. It's as if the universe utilized this dream to bring to the surface sentiments that were torpid, covered up, or indeed denied. The address that remains is, who is this individual, and why did this dream abruptly develop with such force? The blessed messengers appear me that this individual is somebody you as of now know, somebody who has continuously had association with you, but maybe kept their feelings mystery out of fear or uncertainty. Presently, this dream was like a catalyst, constraining them to go up against their genuine sentiments for you. Profound down, this individual knows there is something significant between you, something that goes past words or reason. What this dream uncovered is not fair a physical crave, but a otherworldly combination. Amid the dream, your souls associated so heightening that this individual woke up with a hustling heart, filled with a blend of feeling and perplexity. The blessed messengers uncover that after this dream, they discover themselves in a state of steady reflection, considering approximately you in ways they never had some time recently. This individual doesn't know how to bargain with the escalated of the sentiments that have emerged since the dream. They attempt to take after their schedule, remain centered on everyday life, but something has changed. What was once a sensible feeling presently appears like a fire that cannot be quenched. They realize that it's no longer conceivable to overlook or stow away what they feel. What began as a straightforward dream has ended up a noiseless obsession. Before we proceed this message, type it in the comments. I claim it now. Preceding the message, the blessed messengers uncover to me that this individual is battling with themselves, attempting to get at what this dream implies and how it seems alter the energetic between you. They feel a nearly powerful require to get closer, to open up, to conversation approximately what's happening in their heart. But at the same time, the fear of being helpless, of uncovering themselves so profoundly, makes them waver. This dream was not a coincidence. It was a sign from the universe. Otherworldly thrust for this individual to at last have the boldness to confront what they feel for you. The blessed messengers need you to know that no matter how much this individual tries to battle it, the cherish they feel for you is genuine. It's honest to goodness, and it's getting more grounded. Dear soul, how do you feel knowing that somebody envisioned almost you in this way? That this dream brought to light sentiments that seem alter everything between you? The blessed messengers inquire you to keep your heart open since this individual is almost to make a move. They know they can no longer cover up what they feel, and the universe is contriving so that some way or another, the two of you interface in a more profound and more genuine way. My precious child, stay close to my word, for in it you will find peace. Join this community and subscribe, so my voice can reach you and strengthen you each day. Dear soul, as we dive into the profundity of this disclosure, the universe appears me that this dream was a bridge between two universes, the fabric and the otherworldly. You and this individual shared a minute that risen above the limits of the physical body, making an association that on the otherworldly plane has existed for a long time. And presently, after this dream, the association has reinforced. It's as if predetermination is planning the way for something greater. The blessed messengers say that this individual has been reflecting profoundly on the dream. They are attempting to get at why all of a sudden these sentiments showed in such a seriously way. In spite of the fact that this dream brought to light a combination of want and feeling, there is something indeed more significant, otherworldly truth that can no longer be disregarded. It's as if the universe put a reflect in front of them, uncovering the sentiments that were covered up, holding up for the right minute to emerge. This individual, who may have continuously kept a tight curb on their feelings, is presently being constrained to go up against something they never envisioned feeling so escalation. And the dream, distant from being fair a daydream, was a clear sign that there is something more profound between you, something that goes past the physical plane. The blessed messengers appear me that for this individual, this is both energizing and terrifying. They are presently starting to reflect on all the minutes you shared, the discussions, the looks, indeed the hushes. All of this starts to take on modern meaning. What once might have appeared unimportant presently gets to be a steady update that there is something extraordinary between you. This dream was the start that touched off the fire of a more prominent truth, love. But the blessed messengers too cautioned that this individual is in a handle of inner change. The dream was fair the beginning, the trigger that begun a travel of self-discovery. They presently discover themselves torn between the crave to open up to you and the fear of the results. After all, how will you respond upon finding what they truly feel? Do you share the same sentiments? These questions frequent them, but at the same time, drive them to look for answers. Dear soul, the blessed messengers uncover that this individual is going through a period of incredible defenselessness. The dream cleared out them uncovered, sincerely talking, and presently they are looking for to get it how to move forward. The blessed messengers inquire you to be understanding, for this individual is gathering the mettle to take a vital step towards you. This step may not be prompt, but the signs are clear. The vitality they emanate, the little motions, the glances, all these are signs that something is changing. The blessed messengers too appear that interior, this individual, there is a battle between the heart and the intellect. The intellect tries to discover reasons to stand up to these sentiments, to keep them beneath control, but the heart, fueled by the dream, can no longer be hushed. There is a more prominent constraint acting in this handle, directing them to a way of disclosure, and this constraint is genuine a door, which can no longer be denied. Dear soul, this dream was more than a straightforward nighttime vision. It was an assembly of souls. Otherworldly existence is organizing the following steps, and everything is adjusting so that you can at long last live this truth. The blessed messengers inquire you to believe the prepare, for everything is unfurling agreeing to the divine arrange. The travel that started with this dream is fair the starting of something much greater. The blessed messengers uncover that fair as this individual is in a handle of arousing, you will moreover be called to reflect on your claimed sentiments. This dream may have emerged for them, but its suggestions influence both of you. Presently, the universe inquires you to stay open to the conceivable outcomes that are unfurling. After that strongly dream, something started to alter profoundly inside this individual. It's as if all of a sudden, they were constrained to go up against their most covered up feelings, those they attempted to disregard or stow away for so long. The blessed messengers appear that since that minute, an inside fight has been happening. On one side is the heart, clamoring for the truth, for the disclosure of this cherish. On the other is the intellect, dreading the results of this yield. This individual is living a noiseless predicament. They address how they got here without recognizing the concentrated of what they feel for you. Everything appears distinctive presently, each memory, each signal, each word traded between you has taken on unused meaning. The dream made them realize that there is something more profound, more grounded than any other feeling they have ever experienced some time recently. The blessed messengers uncover that this individual is continually frequented by this dream. They can no longer overlook the feelings that have surfaced, and this has caused a consistent eagerness inside them. Each day, the feeling develops, and at the same time, the fear of opening up moreover escalate. How will it be conceivable to clarify something so profound? How to uncover that a basic dream was able of changing everything? Dear child, if this message has moved your spirit, express your faith and let others see my love through your actions. Dear soul, the blessed messengers appear me that this individual is frantically attempting to discover answers to the questions that have emerged since the dream. They look for to get it why abruptly their sentiments detonated in this way, why they can no longer control the yearning they feel for you, and overall, how you would respond upon knowing all this. They fear being rejected, fear that their feelings are not responded. But at the same time, they know they require to act. Before we proceed this message, compose in the comments 1111 to claim. Continuing the message, the blessed messengers say that in spite of the fear, this individual is in a prepare of enthusiastic development. The dream with the essential thrust for them to realize that they can no longer live denying what they feel for you. The vitality of the universe is moving to bring this individual closer to you so that at long last, you can have a genuine discussion where each feeling can be communicated. This individual is starting to get at that adore, when genuine, cannot be contained. No matter how much they have attempted to cover up what they feel, the blessed messengers appear that this feeling is presently more noteworthy than any impediment. They can no longer camouflage the escalated of what they are feeling. This has been reflected in their activities, in their words, and indeed in their presence. The vitality they carry presently exudes from and pressing require to interface with you, to conversation around what is happening in their heart. The blessed messengers inquire you to pay consideration to the signs. This individual may not say anything transparently, however, but their motions, their looks, their attitudes, all are uncovering the truth they attempt to stow away. There is an anguish that goes with them every day, as if they are on the skirt of detonating from so much feeling. They need you to know, but the fear of the obscure still holds them back. Dear soul, the universe is working energetically to break this obstruction. This individual feels an association with you that goes past the physical, the sound. What they experienced in that dream was the combination of souls, and this is something that profoundly cannot be overlooked. There is a more prominent mission including you, and the blessed messengers inquire you to plan for what is to come. In spite of the fact that this individual is still in inside strife, the blessed messengers appear that they are exceptionally near to making a choice. This dream with the starting of a travel that is all is to come full circle in an incredible disclosure. And when that minute comes, everything will end it up clear. The adore they feel for you will be uncovered in such immaculate and genuine way that no question will remain. However, the blessed messengers too caution that for this disclosure to happen, you require to be sincerely arranged. This individual is going through a stage of contemplation and change, and you will be crucial in this prepare of recuperating and opening. The blessed messengers inquire you to be persistent and understanding, for what is to come may not be easy. There is much at stake, and this individual is battling against their claimed fears and frailties to at long last open up to you. This travel of cherish, which started suddenly with a dream, is presently taking shape. The universe is working to adjust your ways, and the blessed messengers inquire you to believe. Genuine cherish, when guided by otherworldly existence, continuously finds its way, and that's precisely what's happening presently. Dear soul, the enormous address the blessed messengers inquire you at this minute is, are you arranged to get this individual in their aggregate? Are you prepared to grasp not as it were the adore but to the vulnerabilities and fears they carry? The way to full union can be challenging, but the adore being uncovered here is solid sufficient to overcome any boundary. The blessed messengers uncover that after the transformative effect of this dream, this individual started to realize that there is something more profound and more critical between you than they ever imagined. The arousing they experienced, activated by the concentrated of the feelings lived in the dream, is directing them towards a truth that can no longer be disregarded. That's why presently they discover themselves at a pivotal point where they require to choose how to move forward. The blessed messengers appear that this individual feels your non-appearance in a nearly choking way. The dream brought to light all the sentiments they attempted to quell, and presently, more than ever, they realize how critical you are in their life. My dear child, your giving spirit advances my work, sharing light with all the world. As you stand with me, we build a future full of hope. Press the super thanks button for the overflowing blessings I have for you. Each passing day, they discover themselves closer to an inescapable choice, to open up to conversation to you, to uncover everything that is happening interior them. Dear soul, the blessed messengers inquire you to plan since this person's approach is exceptionally near. In spite of the fact that they faltered for a long time, dreading the results of opening their heart, the universe is pushing them to the minute when they can no longer dodge it. This approach may happen out of the blue, maybe in a casual discussion, or indeed in an clearly unimportant get-together, but when it happens, you will know that this is the minute the blessed messengers were planning for. Before proceeding the message, if you are not however subscribed to the channel, take this opportunity to subscribe. This makes a difference as proceed making significant substance for you. Continuing the message, the blessed messengers appear that all through this prepare. This individual has been guided by otherworldly signs. They may not see it clearly, but the universe has been sending messages in dreams, in minutes of contemplation, and indeed through little coincidences in day-by-day life. All of this is focalizing for them to get it that this association between you is extraordinary, special, and predetermined to be lived fully. They presently discover themselves torn between the require to take after their heart and the fear of uncovering themselves. This duality is causing an passionate tornado, and the blessed messengers uncover that they have confronted restless evenings, minutes of profound reflection, and indeed a sense of anguish for not knowing how to handle the concentrated of what they feel. But what once appeared to be an inconceivably obstruction presently starts to break up. The blessed messengers say that a door, when genuine, continuously finds a way to show, and that's what's happening. Slowly, this individual is gathering the vital strength to come to you, to open their heart, and to uncover everything they have kept covered up. The fear still exists, but the blessed messengers are by their side, whispering words of support, reminding them that a door is worth the chance and that joy is fair a step away. Dear soul, this individual has lived in quiet for a long time, but presently the hush is getting to be agonizing. They feel they require to act. They require to conversation to you. The blessed messengers appear that before long you will get a clear sign that the minute of disclosure is drawing nearer. It may be through a message, an unforeseen motion, or indeed an experience that appears coordinated by destiny. But when it happens, you will know it's time to listen what they have to say. This individual is too going through a handle of self-acceptance. They are starting to get it that there is no issue in feeling defenseless, that genuine cherish requires boldness but to yield. And that's precisely what they are planning to do. The resistance they carried, the fear of getting harmed or uncovering themselves, is gradually being supplanted by a certainty that the adore they feel for you is genuine and merits to be lived. The blessed messengers appear me that amid this period of contemplation, this individual has been remembering each minute you shared. They keep in mind the traded looks, the words talked, the grins, and indeed the minutes of hush that some way or another communicated more than any word. These minutes, which once appeared straightforward, presently pick up unused meaning. They realize that everything you lived was arrangement for what is to come. Dear soul, the blessed messengers inquire you to proceed to believe the prepare. The travel of a door is not continuously simple, but it is continuously worth it. This individual is going through a significant change, and you are a portion of this altar. The adore they feel for you is growing, developing each day, and before long they will not be able to hold it back any longer. The universe is planning the culminate situation for you to at last have the discussion that will alter everything. The blessed messengers too inquire that you be open to what they have to say. This disclosure will not as it were be around what they feel, but moreover almost the fears, frailties, and challenges they confront to reach this point. True cherish requires understanding, tolerance, and overall acknowledgement. The blessed messengers are directing you so that when this minute comes, you are prepared to get this individual with open arms. This individual is drawing closer, dear soul, and when it happens, it will be the starting of a modern stage in your life. The blessed messengers appear me that what is to come is a renewal, an opportunity to live adore completely, without fear, without obstructions. What begun as a dream is approximately gotten to be reality, and the universe is on your side, planning the way for this cherish to thrive really and enduringly. The blessed messengers uncover that the minute of disclosure is getting closer. This individual, who faltered for so long, presently feels that the separate between you needs to be abbreviated. They can no longer bear the weight of quiet and the non-appearance that bothers them every day. The dream was fair that to begin with sign of something much more prominent that is unfurling, and the universe is planning the way for you to at long last reconnect in a more profound and more significant way. What is happening in this person's heart is a genuine change. The fear that once paralyzed them is gradually being supplanted by a wild crave to reconnect with you. The blessed messengers appear that in their most hint contemplations, this individual practices how the discussion that will alter everything will be. They ponder how to begin, how to clarify what's happening, and how to uncover that a basic dream was the beginning point for so numerous quelled emotions. There is exceptionally solid vitality encompassing you both at this minute. The universe is moving each piece to guarantee that this assembly happens in the most agreeable way conceivable. The blessed messengers inquire that you be mindful to the signs, for the gathering will not as it were be physical but basically otherworldly. Your souls are as of now associated, vibrating in concordance, and presently it's fair a matter of time until this association shows in the fabric plane. My beloved, do not keep this joy to yourself. Share the inspiration you have received with 3 others, and watch as my grace flows into their hearts through your act of love. Dear soul, the blessed messengers uncover that this individual is being guided by a more noteworthy force, something they may not however completely get it, but which is pushing them to act. It's as if there is an undetectable vitality pushing them in your heading, continually reminding them of what they really feel. And no matter how much they attempt to rationalize or discover defenses to maintain a strategic distance from this get-together, the truth is they can no longer elude what fate has saved for you. The blessed messengers appear me that this individual is starting to acknowledge that what you share goes past the conventional. It's not fair a physical fascination or a shallow association. What joins together you is something deep-rooted in other lives, in past encounters that molded the travel you are living presently. And that's why, profound down, they know it's inescapable. You are ordained to meet once more, and this get-together will be transformative. The blessed messengers inquire you to keep your heart open, for what is to come may bring shocks you did not anticipate. This individual is drawing closer you with a truthfulness they may never have appeared some time recently. They are arranged to uncover their sentiments in a clear and legitimate way, but they are moreover carrying fears and uncertainties that require to be met with sympathy. What the blessed messengers inquire of you, dear soul, is persistence and understanding amid this approach. This individual may feel helpless, uncovered in a way they never have some time recently. For them, opening their heart in this way is an act of strength, and the blessed messengers are by their side, advertising back and support. They appear that this individual has been remembering numerous minutes from the past, attempting to discover the adjust between what happened and what can still happen between you. This prepare of reflection hath been troublesome but necessary. Dear soul, the universe is planning a get-together that will bring unused viewpoint for both of you. This individual is moving towards you with a clear reason, to clarify sentiments, open ways, and, overall, get it what the following step will be for both. But what the blessed messengers need you to get it is that for this to happen in the most agreeable way conceivable, you moreover require to be prepared. The blessed messengers inquire that you see inside yourself. Fair as this individual is confronting an inner fight, you are moreover being called to reflect on what you genuinely want. Are you yearning to get this individual in your life? Are you willing to make space for this adore with all its complexities? The blessed messengers need you to have clarity around your feelings, for what is to come will be a definitive meet for both. This individual is prepared to approach to conversation almost what they feel, and to look for a more profound association with you. But this travel is not fair theirs, it is yours as well. The blessed messengers appear that if both are profoundly adjusted, this get-together may check the starting of a totally unused stage in your lives, a cycle of cherish, understanding, and common growth. Dear soul, the blessed messengers uncover that this dream was more than a basic nighttime vision. It was the arousing of a truth that was covered up for a long time, and presently this truth is approximately to be completely uncovered. But for this to happen, both must be willing to open up, to set aside the fears and frailties that may still exist. This get-together will be an opportunity for you to get to know each other in an unused way, to find layers of each other that you may never have investigated before. The blessed messengers inquire that you proceed to believe the prepare. The cherish that is blooming between you is genuine, it is unadulterated, and it is guided by the most elevated strengths of the universe. Everything that has happened so far, every minute of hush, each question, each hesitation, was portion of a bigger arrange that is unfurling sometime recently your eyes. The blessed messengers appear that the universe has as of now arranged everything for the awesome minute. You and this individual are at a vital point in your otherworldly ventures, and presently it is time to make choices. What is to come is not fair a disclosure of sentiments, but to a choice that will characterize the future of both. Predetermination, which has continuously worked quietly behind the scenes, presently places you confront with the truth that has been covered up for so long. This individual, who delayed for so long to open their heart, is presently closer than ever to making a vital choice. The dream was fair the starting of arrangement of occasions that stirred feelings that can no longer be overlooked, and the blessed messengers uncover that they are around to take to begin with step towards you. In any case, this step will be guided by boldness and the want to change everything that has been cleared out and inferred until presently. The blessed messengers inquire that you be mindful to the minute of choice that is drawing nearer. This individual carries with them fears and frailties, but too a profound crave to open up and make something modern with you. They know that this choice can alter everything between you, and for this reason, the universe is directing each step so that everything happens in the most adjusted way possible. Dear soul, the blessed messengers appear me that there is a solid vitality of fate encompassing you both. This assembly, which is around to happen, is not the result of chance. It was carefully arranged by the universe, and presently the pieces are at last falling into put. This is the minute you both have been holding up for, indeed if unknowingly. And when it comes, you will feel the concentrated of all the feelings amassed over time. The blessed messengers say that this individual is as of now realizing that the association between you is interesting. They attempt, in their minutes of isolation, to envision what the future will be like from the minute they choose to open up to you. They dream of a modern stage where you can live more completely, without the boundaries that have isolated you until now. At the same time, the blessed messengers uncover that you are moreover feeling the vitality of this gathering, as if something interior you knows that the minute is drawing nearer. The blessed messengers uncover that this assembly of souls who has passed the show, it is established in other lives, in past encounters that you both live in that are presently showing once more. You are associated by an otherworldly bond that rises above time, and this association was enacted by the dream this individual had. It was as if abruptly all the recollections of your souls came together, bringing to light the truth that you two are ordained to be together. Child of mine, if these words have spoken to your soul and brought light to your day, let your response be an offering of gratitude by tapping the like button. But dear soul, the blessed messengers inquire that you get it that the way to union is not continuously straightforward. There will be challenges, fears to confront, and boundaries to break down. The fear of helplessness, of dismissal, and indeed of the changes this union may bring is still displayed in both of you. In any case, the blessed messengers guarantee that if both select a door, predetermination will be by your side, directing each step in this unused stage. This individual feels they are at a turning point. They know they require to select between proceeding to live in fear or surrendering to the cherish they feel for you. The blessed messengers appear that the universe is sending signals, delicately pushing them to make the right choice. The dream was that to begin with of these signals, but presently they are starting to take note others. Small coincidences, discussions, or indeed melodies that appear to talk straightforwardly to their heart, reminding them of you at each moment. Dear soul, the blessed messengers inquire that you stay firm in your confidence. This minute of choice will not be simple, but it is essential. You are moreover being called to reflect on what you need for the future. Are you arranged to grasp this individual with all the fears and defects they carry? Are you willing to open your heart to a door that can totally alter your life? These questions are significant, and the blessed messengers inquire that you reply them truly. Predetermination is acting, and what is to come might be the starting of unused life for both. The blessed messengers appear me that this individual, when drawing nearer you, will be bringing with them all the defenselessness of somebody who at long last chosen to open up to a door. It will be a minute of strongly feeling where you both will have the opportunity to talk transparently approximately what you feel, without fears or reservations. And the blessed messengers inquire that you be arranged for this minute. They appear me that what is to come will be a significant change. This discussion, which will at last bring to light all the sentiments kept covered up, will stamp the starting of a modern stage. But for this to happen concordantly, it is vital that both are prepared to yield to the mending handle that genuine adore brings. Dear soul, the blessed messengers uncover that this individual is being called to make a choice that will alter everything, and you two are being called to select. The cherish you share is genuine, but presently is the time to choose how this cherish will be lived from presently on. You are at a turning point, and the universe is observing each choice that will be made from presently on. Fate cannot be dodged, but it can be formed by the choices you make. The blessed messengers inquire that you believe the handle for what is to come is guided by the most elevated strengths of the universe. The adore that join together you is being ensured, and what will happen another will be the reflection of the choices you both make at this definitive moment. We have come to the coming full circle point of this travel. The blessed messengers uncover that the minute of truth is approximately to show, and the adore that was torpid will at last discover its way to completely bloom. This individual, who delayed so much, who battled so much against their claimed sentiments, is presently prepared to open up, to let cherish direct them. And you two are being called to get ready for what is to come. The blessed messengers appear me that what started with a dream filled with seriously feelings has presently changed into a discernible reality. Your gathering, which is almost to happen, will not as it were be physical, but will be the union of souls that have been looking for each other for a long time. The obstructions that once appeared unfavorably are presently disintegrating, and what remains is the immaculate truth of the adore you share. This individual, who covered up their sentiments for so long, presently sees clearly what fate has saved for you. They realize that there is no turning back, that the way sometime recently you is the way of genuine love, a cherish that rises above time and space. The blessed messengers appear that they are gathering all the vital strength to talk with you, to at long last express everything that has been kept in their heart. And when that minute comes, dear soul, You will feel the constraint of all that has been contained. Each word, each motion, each sea will be charged with the feeling amassed over all this time. This will be the minute when you both can see each other in a totally modern way, without the covers that once covered up the genuine feelings. Spirituality is planning the ground for this disclosure to happen agreeably, and the blessed messengers inquire that you be open to get this individual with an open heart. Cherish, when genuine, continuously finds a way to show, and the blessed messengers appear that this way, which appeared so questionable, is presently clear. This individual can no longer deny what they feel for you, and the universe is planning each detail for this discussion to be a minute of recuperating, compromise, and recharging of bonds. The dream was fair, the starting, the beginning point for travel that is around to materialize. The blessed messengers inquire that you believe, that you keep the confidence, that everything is unfurling concurring to the divine arrange. What will come another will be an opportunity to revamp the story between you, to take off behind the fears, questions, and frailties that once isolated you. Presently, Cherish will be the direct, and the blessed messengers will be by your side, securing and directing each step of this unused phase. My beloved, if this message has stirred your heart, let your response be known. Show your love and trust in my words. Dear soul, the blessed messengers appear that this individual is in a state of profound reflection. They know that what is around to happen will alter everything, and for this reason, they are planning candidly and profoundly for this gathering. They are prepared to be genuine, to uncover their fears, their wants, and overall, to appear that the cherish they feel for you is genuine, and verifiable. Presently, the blessed messengers inquire that you moreover get ready. Fair as this individual is confronting their claimed fears, you will too be called to bargain with yours. Genuine cherish requires mettle, and the blessed messengers are by your side to reinforce you in this handle. You both are being guided to unused cycle, a cycle of cherish, understanding, and shared growth. What the blessed messengers need you to get it is that this is the minute of choice. Predetermination brought you here, but presently it is up to you to choose how to move forward. This discussion, which will be the starting of a modern stage, may bring to light profound sentiments, a few of which you may not have been prepared to confront some time recently. But presently, with the back of otherworldly existence, you have the chance to modify, to re-establish, and to live adore in its purest shape. The blessed messengers appear that this get-together will be checked by a vitality of recuperating. Everything that was cleared out unanswered, all the words implicit, all the questions that once tormented you will presently have the opportunity to be settled. What started as a quiet, quelled association will presently change into something clear, open, and full of light. Dear soul, the blessed messengers inquire that you keep in mind that genuine adore is a travel, not a last goal. What is to come will require commitment, persistence, and overall, an open heart. This individual is prepared to open up, to conversation approximately what they feel, and to construct something modern by your side. And you as well require to be prepared to grasp this truth, to grasp this adore that is blooming. The blessed messengers appear me that after this discussion, you both will enter a stage of recharging. What once appeared incomprehensible presently gets to be a reality. You will have the opportunity to develop together, to mend the wounds of the past, and to construct a future based on truth and unlimited cherish. The universe is favoring this union, and the blessed messengers guarantee that if both select adore, the way you will tread will be full of light and blessings. Dear soul, this is the minute the universe has arranged for you. The get-together is close, and the cherish that joined together you will be the drive that will direct you from presently on. The blessed messengers are by your side, guaranteeing that everything happens agreeing to the divine arrange. Accept in the control of a door, accept in predetermination, and be arranged for what is to come. Amen. My valuable child, keep in mind this: gifts are as of now on their travel toward you, before long to plummet like to begin with delicate downpours of spring, showering your environment in divine elegance. There exists no cherish more profound, nor a range more significant than that which I have predetermined for you. My point is to pervade your life with peace and to transform your trials into triumphs. I am set to direct you from desolate lands into the lavishness of re-establishment and clarity. In your minutes of isolation or battle, when the way appears strewn with deterrents, know that these are but the shadows, sometime recently the first light of my gifts. Like a talented cultivator who prunes the plants to energize their development, I as well shape the circumstances of your life, guaranteeing that each challenge serves a reason, supporting quality and intelligence inside you. As you walk forward, keep your heart open to the inconspicuous signs of my nearness, the unforeseen benevolence of a stranger, the sudden determination of a long-standing issue, or the calm peace that settles amid a minute of supplication. These are all whispers of my cherish and affirmations of my guarantees. Each step you take is a step closer to the inexhaustible life I have guaranteed, filled with trust, delight, and the fulfillment of each great thing. And so I call you not fair to persevere, but to flourish, to see past the temporal storms to the eternal calm I offer. Believe that I am ever by your side, making your days with the strings of my benevolent eagerly. Let this confirmation fill you with boldness and satisfaction as you grasp each unused day, knowing that you are cherished, secured, and unceasingly loved. Remember, my child, in each minute of life, in each breath you take, my adore is the directing drive bringing you ever closer to the divine predetermination that is standing by. Hit my endowments with a heart full of confidence, delight, and lowliness. Do not think little of the effortlessness in which they may arrive. Numerous seek after terrific endowments. However, I regularly offer my endowments in the calm, modest minutes, for it is in these tender whispers that the seeds of significance are planted. Open your eyes and heart, dear one, for superb disclosures are set to unfurl in your life. See around you, watch the nuances of regular life, the grin from a stranger, the warmth of the morning sun, or the serene quiet that daybreak brings. These are all appearances of my cherish and endowments, planned to direct you towards realizing your genuine potential. My beloved, let my light flow through you to others. Share this message with those who are weary, for in giving, you shall also receive. Pass on my love and grace to at least 3 hearts in need. As you look for my word, and drench yourself in my lessons, you will discover that your capacity to recognize these favors gets to be clearer and more significant. As you walk this way, keep in mind that each step is appointed by me. You are not meandering erratically, but are being driven toward a predetermination filled with reason and promise. In the quietude of your heart, tune in for my direction. It will come as a light bump or a reverberating resound in your soul, coordinating you when to move and when to delay, guaranteeing that you are adjusted with my divine range. Grasp this travel with an open and eager heart. Believe that I am with you, coordinating occasions in your favor. Indeed, when the street appears uncertain, with each dawn, remind yourself of my loyal nearness in your life. Celebrate the little triumphs, for they are the venturing stones to more noteworthy bliss. In lowliness, acknowledge that my ways are higher, my vision broader, and my adore for you more profound than you can ever comprehend. Stand firm in confidence, for you are almost to step into a season of plenteous favors and divine fulfillment. Understand that I see upon the soil looking for those with humble hearts, those who are fast to donate, adore, and offer absolution. Be guaranteed that I have chosen you. Let there be no question inside you. Your travel is not self-assertive. It is carved in forever, and I have affectionately organized your way from the starting of time. As we move forward together, it's pivotal for you to get a handle on the profundity and breadth of what I have in store for you. Each day, step into my nearness with openness and trustworthiness. Lay down your burdens, your questions, and your blemishes at my feet and get the wealth of my elegance and pardoning. This day-by-day re-establishment is fundamental, for you are on the brink of an essential time in your life. Prepare yourself, for your hour of activity draws close. I have prepared you with interesting gifts and endowments, and the time has come to actuate them in my benefit. You are to be my hands and feet in the world, a conduit of wonders and a confirmation to my unending cherish. Through you, the apparently conventional will bloom into uncommon shows of my power. Be watchful and undaunted in your confidence, for the assignments I have for you will challenge and extend you, but they are moreover filled with gigantic delight and fulfillment. Believe that I am with you in each minute, directing and supporting you as you move toward these extraordinary endeavors. Keep in mind, you are not working in your quality, but are enabled by my soul. Together, we will unfurl a story of trust and change that will touch numerous lives. Join me on this sacrosanct travel we're setting out upon, for my back for you is immovable and outright. Know in your heart that I cherish you profoundly, and in the domains of paradise, favors particularly made for you anticipate their time to descend. It's common to consider the reasons behind the occasions that unfurl in your life. However, I inquire for your total belief. Know that all things, both firmament and earthbound, are fastidiously adjusting to work out in your favor. I have declared a divine command that guarantees you should involvement and flood of arrangements, a discharge from obligations, and the blessing of extraordinary shrewdness. The favors I have set aside are custom-made interestingly for you and your cherished ones. This isn't a regular act of thoughtfulness. It is your ordained legacy. My adore for you was set up some time recently. You were indeed shaped in the womb, and I have coordinated and cluster of wondrous things in your future. In each step you take, keep in mind that you do not walk alone. I am with you, directing and invigorating you. Let this confirmation fill you with boldness and peace as you explore through life's complexities. Every challenge you confront is an opportunity for me to illustrate my control and cherish in your life, changing trials into triumphs and hardships into declarations. As you move forward, keep your eye settled on the guarantees I have talked over you. These are not insignificant words. They are the exceptionally substance of my commitment to you. Lock in with my word every day, draw quality from it, and let it be the light unto your path. The travel we are on is significant and filled with interminable noteworthiness. Together, we will reveal the profundities of my plans for you, uncovering the significant effect you are implied to have in this world and past. This travel is one of common engagement and persistent confidence. As you incline into my nearness and stand by my words, you will see the sign of the divine diagram for your life, full of thriving, reason, and peace. This is the bequest I have laid out for you, wealthy with favors that will expand through eras. Get a handle on the profundity of my unending adore for you. It is the most prominent blessing I offer. My adore remains enduring, whether you feel distant from me or near in my grasp. The slips you make along your travel do not dim my fondness, nor do they drive me absent. I do not turn my back on you since of your errors. When you approach me, heart brimming with veritable atonement, I see not as it were your issues, but to your cherish and the genuine eagerly of your heart. I esteem your genuineness over all, and it is outlandish to cover the truth from me. Whereas there are those who may parade their gathered ethicalness, entering my nearness with hearts filled with judgment, you stand separated. Your soul oozes tranquility, your deportment is delicate, and your eagerly are clear. In minutes of disappointment, you recapture your balance with re-established vigor and confidence, unshaken by the world's cruel examination. Do not regard those who set out to judge. They hold no specialist over you. In this world where numerous wear shroud of pretense, I see you clearly and cherish your bona fide soul. You walk in lowliness and genuineness, denying to surrender to the shallow benchmark set by others. My cherished one, if this message has moved your spirit closer to me, let your heart's response be shown by pressing the like button with love. Each time you vacillate, keep in mind that I am here, prepared to lift you up and set your way straight once more. Let no natural judgment cloud your vision of yourself, for my sea of you is unadulterated and filled with elegance. Hold quick to this understanding. You are valuable in my eyes, made with a reason and ordained for significance in my kingdom. Continue to walk in confidence and truthfulness, for these are the trademarks of a life luxuriously favored by me. As you explore the challenges and triumphs of life, keep in mind that my adore encompasses you like a shield, enabling you to overcome and thrive. In my nearness you are continuously secure, continuously esteemed, and unceasingly loved. Embrace the pose of confidence, drawing near me each day with a heart balanced for learning and lowliness. As you do, I guarantee to decorate your life with gifts past degree. Your heart does not chase after brief commonwealth, or maybe it longs for the well-being and defending of your family. Believe that I am completely adjusted to these wants and am committed to satisfying them abundantly. As you walk this way of reliability, know that behind the scenes, I am organizing an embroidered artwork of supernatural occurrences in the concealed domains. Expect the entry of modern people who will bring reviving points of view into your life, and observe as exceptional openings spring forward. Circumstances that might at first appear challenging will unfurl as covered-up endowments, creating peace inside your domestic and guaranteeing that your needs are met with a liberal hand. Do not be influenced by the starting appearance of circumstances that come your way. What may appear like deterrents are regularly openings in mask. Plan to reinforce your soul and improve your life's travel. As these minutes emerge, I will give clarity and intelligence, permitting you to see past the surface and recognize the potential for development and blessing. In the quietude of your commitment, stay immovable and mindful, for my direction is ceaseless, and my arrangement is beyond any doubt. Entryways will before long swing wide open. Sometime recently you step through them with mettle, for I am with you at each step, preparing you for the errands ahead. This travel we share is filled with guarantee and reason, driving not as it were to the fulfillment of your most profound needs, but to the realization of your most prominent potential. Grasp this significant truth. The most wonderful favoring, my interminable cherish, is as of now yours. Broadcast your confidence in me, for in my grasp lies the cure to each trial you confront. Draw close, adored, why delay? You are profoundly cherished. This truth has resounded in your soul indeed amid times of seeing removed from me. When shadows of question tell you that you are overlooked, that my adore might vacillate, keep in mind this is distant from the truth. In your heart, there burns an voracious fire, a longing to reconnect with the haven of my nearness. Fear not to approach me. I am commonplace with your uncertainties, those minutes filled with uncertainty. Maybe you accepted your confidence was enduring, however dissatisfactions have shaken you, regularly incurred by those you held near. Let these trials not discourage you, but instead be venturing stones drawing you closer to me. Inside you is a deep-seated want to return to discover comfort in the domestic where your soul finds peace. I am ever present, understanding each subtlety of your battle. You are never alone, for my soul goes with you at each step, directing and comforting you as you explore through these challenges. Reaffirm your belief in me. Permit the voice of my cherish to hush the clamor of fear and dissatisfaction. In my nearness, discover the clarity and peace you look for. Together, let us modify the confidence that life's trials have tried. Grasp the certainty of my faithful cherish and the guarantee that, with each step back to me, you are invited with open arms, prepared to be reestablished and rejuvenated. There were minutes when you felt alone, as if the world had turned its back on you. You called out, feeling spurned, your voice reverberating into what appeared like hush. However, I was there, never a minute late, continuously accurately where I required to be, adjacent to you. My nearness has been a consistent in your life, giving answers and arrangements, indeed when your confidence faltered. In times of isolation, I whispered to you with words as delicate as a spring breeze. However, it was troublesome for you to get a handle on that I, your all-powerful God, was coming out specifically to you. Understand, my child, that these minutes are not your separation, but a sacrosanct welcome to draw closer to me, to tune in more eagerness to the cherishing words I talk. Do not meander absent from this way of divine closeness. Here, in my nearness, you discover the genuine substance of love, a cherish that encompasses you totally, advertising you haven and security. This is your otherworldly domestic, where peace rises above the turmoil of the world, supporting you each night into tranquil recuperating rest, filled with dreams that recharge your soul and reestablish your hope. Embrace this travel with me, for it is in this divine association that you discover your genuine quality. Let the challenges and diversions of life not lead you off track, but or maybe extend your resolve to stay in my care. Here, in our shared sacrosanct space, you are caught on, cherished, and held. This is where your heart is implied to dwell, in a state of ceaseless elegance, accepting the unending gifts I have in store for you. Beloved, do you long for a deeper connection with me? Click join now, and step into a sacred space where my wisdom and a faithful community will enrich your soul. As you rest today evening time, imagine yourself by the quiet banks of a brilliant waterway, its waters shimmering underneath the moon's delicate shine. There, in the serene stillness, you'll discover me holding up with open arms. As you step forward, your feet will elegance the water's surface, each step clearing out the weight of your stresses behind. Your distresses, your burdens break up into the river's stream. Upon arousing, you'll feel a significant change. Quality will course through you, a confirmation to the burdens I've lifted from you, clearing out your soul buoyant and rejuvenated. This recharging is the blessing I offer to those who reestablish their belief, who recognize their slips and revive their confidence. You require not look distant for certifications of magnificence or truth. I am ever present. My word breathes life. It is the food your soul needs. Let it resound inside you. Let it imbue you with the sacred soul. For I am not fair portion of your life. I am its exceptionally essence, the favoring you look for, the peace that outperforms all understanding. Tonight, as the dream blurs into the first light of a modern day, carry forward the peace and clarity it brings. Permit it to direct your steps, to impact your activities, and to rouse your words. This is no insignificant daydream. It is a sea of the divine reality I wish for you, a life unburdened by past laments, moved by confidence and lit up by my persevering cherish. Keep in mind, each morning is an opportunity to live out the guarantees uncovered in your dreams. It's a chance to walk in confidence and quality, completely adjusted with my reason for you. As you grasp this way, know that you do not walk alone. I am with you, directing, cherishing, and supporting you through each challenge and triumph. Together, we will explore the waters of life, secured by faithful confidence and boundless adore. Broadcast your confidence in me, for a significant favoring is almost to break upon the skyline of your life. Feel the quietness that whispers through the discuss, the peace that settles profound inside your soul. But keep in mind, this peace is supported not by sit-out-of-gear trust, but by the immovable food of my word. Do not let question crawl in and erode the solid establishment of your confidence. Stand firm, for my guarantees are perpetual and my words are the extreme truth. I am here to patch each break in your soul, to implant your being with valor, and to break down each shadow of past tribulations from your existence. Today, your freedom is not fair plausibility, but a divine certainty. The chains that have bound you are shattering, and a surge of delight and joy is balanced to pour into your life. I am organizing a wonderful wonder of revere inside you. Your lips will sing acclaims, and your heart will brim with an unbelievable bliss. Everything I have announced will unfurl sometime recently your exceptionally eyes. I have announced it, and you might witness the fulfillment of my guarantee. You will not as it were get all that you require, but will too be improved to amplify favors to others, to be a reference point of trust and a hand of bolster to those in need. Embrace this travel of confidence with boldness and expectation each day, and as you walk in arrangement with my will, you are venturing closer to a predetermination filled with my divine favor. The marvels I arrange to perform in your life are not of a transitory nature. They are eternal endowments that will change not fair your life, but moreover the lives of those around you. Let your confidence be the key that opens the treasury of my elegance, where you will discover quality for nowadays and shining trust for tomorrow. In this minute, and in all the days to come, keep in mind that you are never alone. My nearness encompasses you, my door shields you, and my quality supports you. Hold quick to what you have been instructed, and let your confidence be a reference point that guides you through the darkest evenings. With each day break, recharge your commitment to believe in me, for my adore for you is unceasing, and my plans for you are filled with trust and prosperity. Walk strongly in the affirmation of my cherish, knowing that what is standing by you is a life decorated with my endowments and favor. I call upon you presently to open each viewpoint of your being to my transformative control. Permit me to enter the most profound breaks of your torment, to mend your body, and to restore your fatigued soul. Cast aside your questions, and open wide the portal of your heart so that my peace may stay luxuriously inside you. You have been brave in your battles, relentless in the confront of difficulty, and enduring in the midst of the deluges of debilitation. Presently it is time for you to grasp the triumph that I have laid some time recently you, to acknowledge the wealth and thriving that come from strolling in arrangement with my will. Savor the bliss of my nearness. Here, I will fulfill the wants that move unobtrusively in your heart. Cry out to me in your minutes of require, and observe as I react with ponders past your imagination. I am expanding and welcome for you to believe profoundly in my dependable guarantees. You have listened and announced that with confidence, all things are conceivable. Let this truth reverberate profoundly inside you. I long to see your confidence in action, to listen your striking announcement of conviction in my control and guarantees. Step forward and conclusively remove yourself from any impact or affiliation that draws you absent from my side. Remember, in times of emergency, it is not the voices of disagreement nor the amassing of natural treasures that will give you comfort or salvation. Except, center on fortifying your confidence, for it is your most valuable resource. Rise over the fabric diversions of this world and develop a life wealthy in otherworldly plenitude. This way may require penances, but know that I am with you, directing each step, bracing your soul, and planning you for a future filled with my blessings. Take heart, dear one, for your travel with me is filled with persistent recharging and significant change. Grasp the challenges that refine your confidence, and let your activities reflect a heart entirely committed to my cause. In doing so, you will discover that my nearness is not as it were asylum, but a bastion of quality that enables you to accomplish the exceptional. Together, let us move forward, for your fate awaits, a predetermination loaded with divine favor and unceasing riches. Beloved, as you walk in my grace, I invite you to support the work that brings my message to the world. A simple gift through Buy Me a Coffee helps carry my word to many hearts. Your support is deeply appreciated, and I bless you for your generosity. Do not be plagued by the clamor of this world that endeavors to irritate your peace and shake your confidence. In spite of the fact that you may once in a while feel overwhelmed by trials, know that inside these minutes of seen shortcoming, I am fashioning in you a vigorous soul. Through your confidence and my might combined, you are rendered relentless. Your soul is being invigorated, prepared to take off over any challenge. Recognize your change, announce your strength. With each step you take on this travel, move with the affirmation that I am with you, directing you to a put of fulfillment. It is here, at the top of your otherworldly climb, where your dreams will unfurl into reality. Presently is the minute to completely adjust with my purpose, to let my hand direct your endeavors. Your calling is to ascend, to rise triumphant from the shadows of question. Unfurl your wings and rise, for over in the domains of higher elegance, boundless gifts are saved fair for you. The clouds of loose hope that once lingered will disseminate, bliss will supplant distress, and boldness will scatter any remainders of disheartening. In this re-established state, you will discover that pity no longer waits near, and debilitation finds no domestic inside your heart. Beginning nowadays, grasp a confidence that burns brightly and ceaselessly inside you. As each first light breaks, make the choice to seize bliss, in any case of the challenges that come your way. Let not the shadows of awful news or short-lived stresses dim the brilliant grin that I have gave upon you. Remember continuously, you have a place to me, and my soul dwells in you, setting you separated from the world. You carry inside you a door that rises above the ordinary, my powerful cherish. Your confidence is a signal sparkling forward, and from your mouth develop supplications and affirmations of surprising control. In this manner, walk forward strongly, my adored. You have been freed. Permeate your days with bliss, and spread the words I have conferred to you among your cherished ones. I cherish you profoundly, and it is my guarantee to lift you from any profundities of loose hope to implant your soul with immovable strength as you walk in this opportunity. Share this divine delight that floods from you, touching the hearts of your family and companions, and changing your environment with the light of my nearness. Approach each day with strength, for I am by your side, guaranteeing you do not bumble. Let fear be a stranger to you, for whereas your challenges may appear imposing, my quality inside you is interminably more noteworthy. Enemies may assemble, but I outperform all their control. Ailment may hide, endeavoring to dim your trust. However, my will is to re-establish your well-being. Family pressures may bring turmoil to your heart. However, I am planning to organize a change that will turn turmoil into peace. Will you put your belief in me, or will you falter in instability? Commit to believe, and you should climb over your trials, persevering and finishing what I have laid out for you. Your confidence unshaken. I have seen your covered-up tears in the noiseless battles you confront in these attempting times. Nowadays, I wrap you in my all-encompassing adore, deleting your distresses. Share of my life-giving waters, and you will discover not as it were physical rebuilding, but moreover a restoration of your soul and a fulfillment that extinguishes the most profound thirst of your soul. Today marks an unused chapter where you no longer have to bear the burdens alone. As you step forward in conviction, not as it were will your confidence make you entirety, but it will too light a light inside you that will enlighten the dim corners of question and fear. Your travel is not fair almost survival, but approximately flourishing through my control that works enthusiastically inside you. Let this affirmation fill you with an unused vitality, changing each viewpoint of your life. And observe as the seeds of confidence you plant develop into a cultivative, inexhaustible life that feeds not fair you but moreover those around you. I am adjusted to each whisper of your heart, each supplication you breathe. I am ever present, a steady source of quality, indeed through the most profound trials you confront. Visualize amazing waterway streaming specifically from my position of authority. Its effective current clears absent all your concerns, cleansing your soul, relieving your intellect, and imbuing your heart with peace. My crave is for you to be brimming with confidence, buoyed by trust, and quiet in the midst of life's turbulence, freed from the tireless tide of on-edge contemplations that assault you. Permit me get to the covered-up breaks of your heart, to the places shadowed by past torments and waiting distresses. I am your Savior, your healer, and I have as of now pardoned you of your slips. Discharge yourself from the shackles of question and the burden of self-reproach. Grasp your door for me and your confidence in my control. Forsake the conviction that your challenges are insurmountable. I long for you to live unrestricted by trouble or lose hope, not to spend your days oppressed, incapable to lift your look heavenward. It's time to reestablish your point of view, to adjust your sea with the vista of my kingdom, a domain where each day first lights with potential, not encumbrances. Believe in my eternal guarantee to direct you. You are not implied to explore this life alone, weighed down by stress. Let go of the idea that you must bear your burden solo. I am here, coming out to take your hand, prepared to help your stack and lead you into a put of brightness and recharging. Accept in this truth, walk in this opportunity, and observe as your days change as you walk with your head held tall, eyes settled not on the ground but on the wonderfulness of the sky. Nowadays, I call upon you to discharge each shred of stress that clings to your soul. You stay in a domain overflowing with tribulation. However, you are absolutely where you are implied to be, born in this period, in this put. Each challenge you have confronted is a string in the wealthy embroidered artwork of my terrific plan for you. Through your trials, you have been arranged, etched with the lowliness required to completely grasp the inexhaustible intelligence and gifts I am prepared to present upon you. As you learn to confine from fabric wants, observe as your budgetary strains start to break up. Treasure what really things, the well-being of your family, your claim well-being, and the shining future that is standing by. Cherish yourself with the same sympathy and boundless persistence with which I adore you. Endeavor not for flawlessness, an outlandish and disappointing interest that as it were tangles your way and breeds discontent. Yes, everybody bumbles, everybody has. But in these minutes, keep in mind my nearness is a steady advertising of direction and comfort. I see the torment that botches bring out in you, particularly when feelings control you absent from my lessons. Grasp the flexibility that comes from understanding that each mistake is an opportunity for development, not a cause for lose hope. Let the information of my faithful cherish for you be the establishment upon which you construct a life of strength and beauty. Let go of cruel self-judgments and grasp each day as a modern chapter filled with conceivable outcomes. In doing so, you open yourself to the stream of divine gifts, permitting them to reshape your life past the physical and into the otherworldly domain, where genuine fulfillment resides. Child, as I have filled you with hope and peace, so must you be a vessel of my love. Share this with 3 souls who hunger for inspiration, and let my spirit touch their lives through you. So walk forward in confidence, not in fear of the following misstep, but with a heart open to the transformative adore and leniency I offer. As you adjust more closely with my will, you'll discover your life enhanced with a peace that outperforms all understanding and a delight that springs interminable from the information that you are profoundly cherished, guided, and ensured each step of your travel. In the endlessness of my elegance, there is continuously absolution for your contrite heart. Each day break brings with it a new canvas, painted with modern kindness as I happily expand to you. Envision my nearness each morning as I tap upon the window of your soul, rousing you with the fragile pillar of sacrosanct light that talks of the unbounded cherish I hold for you. It is time presently for you to stay your confidence immovably in me. You are ordained for incredible things, a life wealthy with reason, dreams anticipating chase, and a family to support and ensure. All I inquire in return is your sincere regard and faithful devotion. Your heart is as of now interlaced with mine. Presently I encourage you to grasp the freedom I have offered upon you. Life, the valuable blessing I have allowed, is not implied to be wasted or cleared out to float on riotous oceans. Explore your course with the quality I give. Protect against the charm of fair-weather companions, those who lift you as it were to let you drop when difficulty strikes. They may taunt your trials and point fingers, enticing you to receive their misshaped seas. However, keep in mind, you are not characterized by their allegations nor limited by their skepticism. Stand solid against such tides, for your worth is confirmed by my unending assertion, not by the transitory endorsement of those who do not genuinely know your worth. Let this understanding fill you with an steadfast certainty. I am with you, directing, adoring, and invigorating you against the storms of life. Believe in me, and let the misrepresentations of disloyalty and fault drop absent like delicate takes off. Grasp the opportunity to live completely, chasing the dreams I planted in your heart and supporting the cherish that ties your family together. Your way is lit by my light. Walk it with the affirmation that my adore is both the outline and the journey. In those delicate minutes when your confidence appears to waver, keep in mind you are never alone. Grasp my unflinching cherish and care for you. Offer me your belief as immaculate and unguarded as that of a child. Accept in my words when I say I cherish you profoundly. With such belief, isolation will never prevail your soul, and in each challenge, you will develop triumphant. When debilitation shadows your days, know that I am here to give all that you need, be it well-being to invigorate your body, quality to encourage your soul, or tirelessness to proceed your travels steadfastly. Permit yourself to feel the profundity of my cherish. Fear not the way ahead, nor the truthfulness of those who may float absent from your life. Cling not to those who select to take off, but center on the nearness that I offer, an ever-present bolster amid the chill of forlorn night times. As your divine companion, I am ever prepared to elevate you with words of support, to amplify a neighborly hand, and to tune in with an ear that judges not. Let go of those who do not offer you the truthfulness and adore you merit. I will fill the void they take off with a companionship that is steady and comforting. Together, we will walk through each season, confront each challenge, and celebrate each triumph. Believe in me, for I am continuously by your side, prepared to turn each minute of lose hope into a confirmation of divine cherish and strength. Come to me with a heart unburdened by pretense. Stoop not out of commitment but from a put of honest to goodness, cherish and longing for my nearness. It is in this true approach that I discover joy, not in the affected shows seen by numerous, but concealed in the calm corners where genuine commitment lives. Your dependability, confidence, and unflinching commitment move me profoundly, and in these calm minutes of trustworthiness, I am there, prepared to react to your sincere supplications. Get the profundity of my cherish for you, for it is tremendous and without the require for consistent consolation. Beginning nowadays, let go of the shackles of your fears. I am here to invigorate your convictions, to expel the tremors of question that have so long clouded your travel. We might walk together, you and I, hand in hand, towards a predetermination filled with triumph. Your heart will discover peace, and your soul will be supported in my faithful cherish and tranquility. This bond we share has been, is and continuously will be established in an unbreakable guarantee. There's no cause for alert or lose hope, for my favors are on their way to you, as certain as the first light. Grasp this truth, live in this confidence, and observe as the days ahead unfurl with the elegance and plenitude that have been appointed for you. Before long you will recover what was once misplaced. Witness my control, for nothing lies past my reach. A significant marvel is drawing close, a confirmation to the answers I give to your intense supplications. What I am planning for you outperforms all desires, solidly in the scope of my amazing plan. Let not the seeds of question sown by pessimism take root in your intellect. Keep in mind, I am by your side. I cherish our discussions, each minute you turn to me, trusting me sufficient to express your most profound concerns. I was there tuning in this morning. Recently, I am adjusted indeed when your words are rare. Your truthfulness and the genuine eagerly of your heart talk louder than words seem ever pass on. This sincere association is all I inquire of you. Your confidence require not be tremendous. Indeed, if it's as little as a mustard seed, it has the quality to rise to the sky and reach my position of authority. It is there, in that sacrosanct space, that your fate unfurls, and from there, I send comfort and uncover my persevering cherish. Know this, my nearness is a steady in your life. Believe in me, and together let us walk into the future I have fastidiously arranged for you. Do you believe in me, my cherished one? I hold a favoring plan particularly for you, one that we both know will alter everything. The determination will shock not fair you, but moreover those around you. Those who questioned and demonized you will stand in wonderment of what I do in your life. I am setting a way for you to a higher otherworldly plane, a put void of struggle and envy, where your genuine adore and the abilities I've blessed you with can prosper. Grasp the success I bring. It's not only fabric, but all-encompassing, including peace, bliss, well-being, and family solidarity. All these endowments come without the burden of obligation or anguish. From my vantage, I see a future for you filled with splendor and elegance. When it unfurls sometime recently your eyes, you'll see that each trial was a venturing stone to this magnificence. Your family will realize they were off base to question. The significant adore I have for them will touch their hearts profoundly. They will sob in atonement for the times they derided your confidence when you looked for my direction. Your undaunted conviction will be vindicated when they witness the unmistakable results of your supplications. Moved by the apparent control of my mediation, they will look for your pardoning, understanding at final that your belief in me was never misplaced. If my words have touched you deeply, share your joy and let the world know that my love has reached your heart. I have set you separated for a one-of-a-kind purpose, not to seek after natural riches or acclaim, which captivates numerous but fulfills none. Your travel is unmistakable, carved with more profound meaning and a higher calling. Do not be influenced by the transitory awards that the world offers. Your genuine put is next to my position of royalty, a situate saved for those who walk with judgment and confidence. As you stay enduring, you will see the fulfillment of my guarantees to you, promises of a life filled with genuine fulfillment and divine reason. Through you, I arrange to show ponders not for your wonderfulness, but to uncover my nearness in your life. Anticipate not the temporal rewards of this world, cash or commendation, but celebrate in the unending adore and peace I give. Your genuine remunerate is made by my hands, held in my embrace. Now I inquire you, do you want what I have arranged for you? This minute marks a rotate from testing to favoring. You have persevered much, learned incredibly from your trials, and developed in versatility. You stood firm not since of any disappointment on your portion, but since misfortunes point to unstick you, much like the wind endeavors to scramble the wheat. You have appeared bravery in the confront of unexpected trials. The battles you confronted were not disciplines but arrangements, forming you into a vessel of my elegance. It is time to step past the trials and grasp the endowments anticipating you. Your way has been a confirmation to your confidence, and presently it is time to collect the peace that comes from unflinching belief in me. As you proceed forward, let go of any leftovers of question or fear. Grasp the fate I have laid out for you, wealthy in gifts and void of the world's shallow offerings. Together, we will rise to statures where your soul will flourish, and your impact will favor those around you distant past what the eye can see. In minutes of lose hope, you sowed your seeds, fed by the tears of your trials. However, stay enduring in your confidence, for the soil of your hardships is presently mixing. See closely and witness that to begin with grows of trust breaking through the solidified ground. Hold this truth in your heart. This season will bring a bountiful collect. The seeds you dreaded misplaced have been resuscitated by my hand and will prosper, favoring your otherworldly travel with copious bliss and peace, free from distress and the weight of past burdens. I have appointed this way for you, dear one. My adore for you is boundless. Your immovable confidence moves me significantly. As you explore each modern day, know that I am continuously by your side, my cherished constant and immovable. In this space where your soul is called to take off, bid it that I am your shepherd and sustainer. As you expand benevolence and sympathy to those around you, your possessed needs will be inexhaustibly fulfilled. In any case, keep in mind the shrewdness of putting your belief not in the brief guarantees of man, but in my interminable word. Desert question and fear, and stand firm in your confidence. In this travel, you are not just surviving, you are flourishing beneath my cautious direction. As you walk in submission, casting aside the shadows of skepticism, you will encounter the totality of my favors. Grasp this truth and let it fill you with quality. My arrangements are not tied to the conditions of this world, but are guaranteed by my divine promise. Continue to live in a way that reflects my cherish and commands, and observe as the once desolate areas of your life surrender and gather wealthier than you ever envisioned. Your confidence, a reference point in the obscurity, will lead you to places of significant favoring and recharging. Grasp the information that with genuine confidence, exceptional wonders anticipate you. This travel isn't insignificant chance or sit still daydream, it's the appearance of my significant word, continuously adjusting flawlessly inside my divine timeline. You long for significant altar, for success that improves not fair yourself, but moreover your adored ones, guaranteeing they need for nothing. Your heart beats for change, a profound true call, and I am here to certify that I am the planner of such re-establishment. With my all-powerful hand, I can and will light up hearts and minds, moving them from the shadows into the light. As you stand at the edge of a modern chapter, it's basic to shed the weight of your past. Extend out your hand with conviction and availability to seize the favors that I am setting along your way. Your past challenges were not an unsuccessful, they were the cauldron through which your soul was braced. Presently, balanced at this significant minute, be guaranteed that I am approximately to weave marvels into the texture of your presence and that of your cherished ones. Nowadays marks a critical turning point where you will witness the unmistakable unfurling of my guarantees. As you move forward, keep up your look settled on the skylines of trust and not on the rearview reflect of lament. Each step taken in confidence is a step closer to the fulfillment of your heart's wants. Together, with your hand in mine, we will explore this travel, changing potential into reality and distress into joy. Dear one, if my message has filled your heart with joy and hope, let it be known. Press the like button as a sign of your embrace of my love. Remember, each day is an opportunity to live inside the grasp of my cherish, a day where wonders are not fair conceivable, but guaranteed. Do not be discouraged by the entryway that is closed sometime recently you. Instead, come and talk with me. Take a minute to verbalize your contemplations, type in them down, and announce your immovable confidence in my nearness. Get these words of comfort and permit the wonderful reassurance I give upon you to invigorate your soul. Keep in mind, the closure of one way frequently envoys the opening of another, distant more fantastic one. Be guaranteed that a firmament battle over your predetermination and confidence unfurls in the otherworldly domains. Various powers, seen and inconspicuous, contrive to obstruct your advance, pointing to stunt your otherworldly development. However, in this minute of appearing overcome, I am effectively setting shrewdness along your journey, keys to open the entryways of divine procedure and knowledge. Grasp this direction with a humble heart, commit time to supplication, and the layers of divine secrets will spread out sometime recently. You are ordained to triumph over these trials. Each challenge you experience should collapse and gotten to be a venturing stone to more prominent triumphs. Realize that these triumphs are not born of your exertion alone, turning absent from my lessons and spurning your confidence as it were gifts the foe used to instill conflict inside you. Be that as it may, with undaunted confidence and dependence on my direction, your travel will be checked by significant favors. You will touch numerous lives, and your family will flourish, improved by shrewdness and a humble spirit. Prosperity will touch each feature of your life as we explore this way together. Reach out to me, grasp my hand, and plan to climb to unused otherworldly statures where predeterminations are molded and lives are significantly changed. Nowadays holds a treasure trove of goodness and magnificence for you. As you grasp my words, they lay a strong establishment for your life and the lives of hearers to come, guaranteeing they will know and serve me with vigor and delight. Each part of your family is favored with interesting blessings and gifts, and a significant longing to look for information and accomplish significance past current comprehension. Your ancestry is not implied to be soiled in otherworldly destruction, passionate turmoil, or fabric insufficiency. Grasp the disclosures I give, set out to dream expansively, and observe as I invigorate your confidence and plan you to handle the plenitude that is before long to flood into your life. Rest guaranteed. I will change your trials into triumphs, your torment into control, and patch your broken heart with my interminable cherish. In the midst of the hustle of your everyday duties and the assembly of life's requests, I offer you a minute of divine comfort. Feel my tender grasp wherever you are. Stop, and acknowledge this blessing with confidence. Let it relieve your soul and bring tranquility to your mind. I present upon you the quality to ace the stormy oceans of your feelings. The news of the day may unsettle and fatigue you, apparently sapping your vigor, but hold quick to your confidence in me. I am ever present, constant in my commitment to you. Life streams on, and these challenges will blur. Keep in mind, I am with you through each season and circumstance. As you proceed on your travel, know that the unsettling influences of nowadays are but transitory shadows against the consistent light of my nearness. This minute is transitory. What I have in store for you is interminable. Reaffirm your belief in me, and observe as I direct you from this storm into a domain of peace and thriving. Let this confirmation consolation you. What shows up as in finishing is only the starting of something brilliantly unused. Your predetermination is supernaturally created, fixed with my sacrosanct guarantee and resistant to the haziness of opposition. I have the autonomous capacity to change each challenge into a venturing stone, shortage into adequacy, and to repair the breaks inside your family and domestic. My control is boundless, and my most profound want is for you to grasp the completion of the endowments I have in store for you. Keep in mind, I am God, perpetual and enduring in my reason. From creation to recover you, I offer upon you eternal life, and direct you along the way of nobility. I am your way, your truth, your life, and your extreme resolution. This is why I enthusiastically entreat you to cling to the guarantees I have made. Turn your eyes from the figments and enticements of this world. It fills my heart with bliss to witness your unflinching belief in me, to see that you are no longer influenced by the dangers and challenges that point to disturb your peace. These misdirections and violent feelings look for to snare you in blame and irritation from the reality of my cherished and ever-present bolster. You recognize their misdirection, and I cherish your commitment. You will not be driven off track from the asylum you have found in my including cherish and care. Therefore, stand firm in the security of our bond. Let the affirmation of my adore invigorate your soul against the storms of life. You dwell in a safe house of my making, an environment immersed with cherish not at all like any other. Proceed to dismiss the lies that attempt to evacuate you from this secure put. Your heart knows the truth of my nearness, and your soul celebrates in the peace it brings. Together, we will proceed to explore the travel set some time recently, yes, you proved by the significant cherish that ties us, unbreakable and eternal. In your travel, you've experienced profound isolation and a stark non-attendance of benevolence, but presently I wrap you with my warmth, advertising comfort, grit, and divine upliftment. Since you are valuable to me, I have watched your tensions, felt the profundity of your concerns, and have tuned into the quiet whispers of your heart. In your journey for alleviation, you've called out for my quick mediation, longing for a determination that holds much centrality for you. It may have appeared as if I was far off or disappointed, but get at this, you will continuously discover a require for me in times of bliss as well as in times of abundance. Child of my heart, your generosity lifts my message to all nations. We are changing the world together. Click the super thanks button and receive the unending blessings of my love. Today, let me address the burdens that press intensely upon your heart. It torments me to see you encompassed in pity and turmoil. Know that it is not my want for you to be overwhelmed by torment. I wish not for you to persevere such trouble. His step of circling through the same tensions, depend all your concerns to me. When contemplations of vanquish linger over you, stand firm in the conviction that vanquish is not your fate, for your confidence lies in an all-powerful God. Aught to the shadows of disheartening look for to cloud your soul, review that my quality dwells inside you. Let us explore these vexed waters together. Incline on my eternal arms and permit me to direct you through this storm. The adversary may endeavor to redirect your consideration, debilitate your confidence, destroy your dreams and scar your soul, but with me, you are shielded. I am your enduring defender, your unwavering bolster, and your immovable direct. Let go of your fears and grasp the peace I offer. As we move forward, keep in mind that my adore for you is consistent, and my commitment to your well-being is faithful. Together, we will rise over the challenges, braced by a bond that rises above the trials of this world. Resist yielding, for to do so would be a significant mistake. Those who are secured in confidence in my control, foreseeing my favors, must stay immovable indeed when the encouraged to persevere vacillates. Actuate your confidence. You revere an all-powerful and imperial God, and I am here to arouse the fires of divine warmth inside you, imbuing your soul with the significant longing to endure. Grasp firmly the commitments I have promised to you. Hold quick to the words I have talked unto you. Your enemies might belittle you, labeling you as undeserving, indeed of life itself, but their words must not capture your attention. I crave not fair for you to survive but to flourish. Before long, you will savor and encounter my endowments over again. Your condition will move, your life will upgrade, and the issues that intensely burden you will discover determination at the named time. If you have seen my voice in this way distant, recognize that it is not by chance. Broadcast your confidence in me, your resolve to persevere through all trials, and your enduring adore for me. Your future is balanced for change. Your current state will development, and you will by witness the determination of your progressing challenges. Let this affirmation stay inside you as you commit to this travel with me. Each step you take is guided by divine foreknowledge. The shadows that presently appear to cloud your way will scatter, uncovering a skyline filled with trust and fulfillment. In the embroidered artwork of your life, Each string of trouble and triumph contributes to a more stupendous plan, one that I have affectionately created for you. As you proceed to believe and walk with me, you will find that the challenges you confront nowadays are just the basis for the favors and triumphs that await. Declare your confidence and total yield to me presently and tell me of your conviction. Fair as I guarantee you of my immovable adore, know that endowments are balanced to reach you, cascading over your life like a delicate rain, washing your presence in beauty. There exists no adore more noteworthy nor a range more strong than that which I have formulated for you. I am here to give you with an undaunted reason, to implant you with peace, and to turn your most challenging trials into triumphs. I am the direct who will lead you from desolateness to a put of reviving wealth. Grasp my gifts with confidence, bliss, and lowliness, recognizing that in some cases the most significant endowments show in the easiest shapes. Whereas numerous seek after prominent favors, I esteem the unassuming and apparently minor ones, for their potential is colossal. Open your eyes, my cherished child, for uncommon occasions are set to unfurl. Lock in with my words, and you should perceive the endowments that progress toward you. My eyes look throughout the humble heart, and my soul longs to improve a life committed to adore and pardoning. Get at this. I have chosen you, and you ought to harbor no questions. Your fate has been recorded upon an unceasing scroll since the creation of the world, and I have affectionately laid out your travel with my possess hands. The minute for you to get a handle on the breadth of what I have organized for you is nearing. Grasp the travel ahead with boldness and expectation. Each step you take is not fair development through time, but an entry towards understanding the profundity of my commitment to you. In the calm minutes when question looks for to cloud your heart, keep in mind the guarantees I have made. They are not brief. They are as persevering as the stars in the night sky. Let go of the worries that tie you to the past. Step forward into the future I have etched with a master's touch. Your life is not arrangement of arbitrary occasions but a made account of adore, challenge, and triumph. So stand firm in your confidence, knowing that each day is a canvas for my elegance to paint upon. Your trials are not simply impediments, but openings to witness my control in your life, changing what was once difficult into roads of hope. Trust in me, for your confidence is the key that opens the stores of my control. Together, we will experience ponders that will not, as it were, alter you, but through you will moreover touch the world around you. Each morning, as the first light breaks, approach my sacrosanct space. Bring with you not fair your trusts, but to your vulnerabilities and flaws, and lay them at my feet. Get in return my boundless pardoning. Stand prepared, for the time is ready, and all Samaritans anticipate your hands. The ponders I arrange to perform through you are manifold. Dear child, if this message has moved your spirit, express your faith and let others see my love through your actions. Embrace this way we travel together, backed unendingly by my enduring adore. Know this, your title is engraved in the sky, carved in the midst of endowments inexhaustible. Yet that the complexities of your life, each bend and turn, are not without reason. Depend me with your most profound concerns, for in each realm, whether firmament or terrestrial, the pieces of your life are falling into arrangement for your great. I have announced permanently that you might know thriving without bounds, opportunity from any obligation, shrewdness that rises above the standard, and favors tailor-made for you and your cherished ones. Your divine bequest is created not by happenstance but by divine purposeful. From the minute of your conception, I have imagined and set aside endless gifts for you. However, keep in mind, the most prominent of all endowments is not found in fabric wealth but in the unending stream of my cherish for you, a cherish that rises above time and space. It is this unceasing adore, immaculate and perpetual, that is your extreme legacy. As you confront each day, let this affirmation fill you with peace and strength. Whether you stand in the midst of trials or triumphs, know that my adore is a consistent and loyal guide. Let this divine funness be the foundation of your presence, changing each challenge into an opportunity for development and each triumph into a chance for appreciation. With this adore as your grapple, step strongly into the predetermination I have extraordinarily outlined for you, wealthy and guarantee and packed with divine fulfillment. My cherish for you rises above the separations you feel in your darkest minutes. It perseveres past the blunders you make. Never do I turn absent from you since of your sins, or maybe I welcome you back with open arms as you approach me with veritable apology and truthfulness. I cherish your cherish for me and comprehend the eagerly of your heart. Your trustworthiness is a guide to me, and no misdirection can ever cover your genuine soul. You stand separated from those who wear covers of untrue flawlessness, who enter my nearness with judgment and antagonistic vibe. Your soul radiates tranquility, your deportment is compassionate, and your intellect harbors virtue. In minutes of vacillating, you recapture your balance with momentous confidence and confirmation. Let no human judgment prevent you, for no one has the specialist to weaken your worth. Persist in this confidence. Approach me day by day with a soul willing to retain and develop, and I should luxurious upon you favors past degree. Your heart looks for not the transitory treasures of this world, but the persevering well-being and security of your family. Believe that I will give these needs and distant more. I am planning you for the minute the entryways of opportunity swing wide. You will step through without hesitation. As you explore this travel, you will experience divine intercessions, unused connections will bloom, phenomenal openings will surface, and clear impediments will transform into venturing stones driving to tranquility and fruit for your family. However, in the midst of these natural gifts, keep in mind the most noteworthy blessing you as of now have. My undying love, a treasure past comparison, the establishment of your exceptionally presence. Assert your belief in me, for I hold the key to each challenge you confront. Approach me, my cherished one. What holds you back? Profound inside you, recognize my adore for you. It has continuously been there, indeed in minutes when you feel confined or alone. When shadows of question recommend that you have faltered past recovery, keep in mind that such considerations are wrong. A start proceeds to gleam inside your heart, a deep-seated longing to return to the haven as it were I can give. Do not falter, come to me. I see your turmoil and uncertainty, the times you address whether your confidence is adequate, as disillusionments mount, particularly those dispensed by ones you trusted. You have observed as others have floated absent, seeking after their possessed courses, apparently unaware to your needs. Such segregation might lead you to think you're overlooked when you cry out for offer assistance. However, I guarantee you, I am ever reliable, never-endingly by your side, indeed when conviction flounders. I stay with you, prepared with boundless arrangements and comfort. Though you may battle to get a handle on that, I, your autonomous master, am coming to out straightforwardly to you. The trials you confronted are nearing their conclusion. Be guaranteed of my boundless cherish for you, which casts out all uneasiness. Turn your eyes towards me, my child, for with me all things are feasible. I calm the storms, portion the waters, and am the designer of ponders. Nowadays, I alleviate the inner whirlwinds that unsettle you and outfit you with the guts to navigate the oceans of vulnerability. You should not waver, for my hand is outstretched towards you, and my beauty maintains you. Blessed messengers have been dispatched to watch you, to support your soul as you produce through misfortunes. An ethereal army goes before you, clearing your way and planning you for the triumphs ahead. Grasp the radiant future I have laid out for you. Your tensions and foes will waver against my overpowering might. Celebrate in my companionship and keep in mind, my dear child, that in my nearness you rise over victors. I was with you final night, mindful to your supplications as you looked for bravery, grit, tranquility, and affirmation to meet life's challenges. Presently, as first light breaks, discover yourself revitalized, imbued with unused vigor. Your soul, once overwhelmed and fatigued, presently throbs with the quality to stand up to any challenge that may show up. Fear has given way to confidence, and delay is changed into assurance. Recently, you might have vacillated at the prospect of trials, but nowadays you are unfaltering, standing solid, prepared to overcome any impediment. Emerge and press forward, for I have aroused a furious yearning for triumph inside you. Trust in my supremacy, for not as it were have I directed you in this way distant, but I have moreover blessed you with the might to outperform inconceivably challenges. Indeed, if you confront obstacles that show up imposing, keep in mind that none outperform my divine constraint. I have guided you to this point, never once taking off your side. As you confront each day, know that my hand is upon you, giving more than simple survival. You are flourishing beneath my attentive eye. Each step you take is a confirmation to my directing light in your life. Whether you climb soaked mountains or walk through quiet valleys, I am there, turning each faltering piece into a venturing stone. This travel is not fair, almost persevering, but approximately thriving, with the bliss and peace that as it were I can give. Your way is secure, laid out with purposeful and care, guaranteeing that each challenge is met with divine bolster, and each triumph includes to your confirmation of faith. I'm giving you each ounce of quality you require to keep going so that you will not be pulverized by the trials ahead. You will feel the capacity to rise, move forward, confront challenges, and drive forward in your confidence. I know you have experienced triumph, and triumph sometime recently, so the circumstance you confront nowadays will not vanquish you. You will not feel overcome or disgrace. Tune into my words and fill yourself with boldness, for your intense confidence will witness extraordinary supernatural occurrences. My word has the control to recuperate your body, give for your family, and meet all your needs. Your table will be filled with wealth, and bliss will flood. Keep in mind those who are battling. Utilize your plenitude to favor and offer assistance others. Look for to help the less blessed and observe how I will open the windows of paradise, filling your domestic with peace and joy. My dear one, the blessings I pour into your heart are meant to be shared. Give this message of hope to 3 who are in need, and let them feel my love through your kindness. My genuine favors show in the agreement and soundness that come to your family, in the well-being and intelligence that lead to seasons of joy and modern life. As you wander forward, be guaranteed that I am blessing you with all the quality essential to overcome the challenges that lie ahead. You are prepared to rise, development, go up against impediments, and continue in your confidence. Review the triumphs from your past. They are verification that no challenge you confront nowadays can stifle you. You will not be overwhelmed by overcome or disrespect. Grasp my words, saturate yourself with valor, and your undaunted confidence will show uncommon marvels. My words have the control to recuperate you, maintain your family, and fulfill all your necessities. Your family will encounter plenitude, and delight will brim over in your lives. Remember to expand your favors to those in require. Share your plenitude and witness how I will open the conduits of paradise, showering your domestic with tranquility and enchant. The most genuine shapes of my gifts are seen in the solidarity and solidness of your family, in the well-being and shrewdness that usher in times of bliss and recharge you. Let your activities be guided by kindness and liberality. As you help those less blessed, watch the significant effect it has not fair on their lives, but moreover on your possess. This is how my endowments increase. Through acts of benevolence, you welcome more elegance into your life. I guarantee peace not fair inside the dividers of your domestic, but two in the heart staying inside it. Believe in my arrangement and direction, and you will explore through life seasons not fair with survival, but with thriving delight and significant peace. Trust in me and grasp the certainty that a brighter future is standing by those who cherish me. You are on the brink of seeing dreams that appear past reach come to fulfillment. As your all-powerful and powerful God, I am never-endingly by your side. I promise to sustain, shield, and cherish you, not fair nowadays, but all through all time. I am rushing occasion so that you may before long delight in the favors and resolutions for which you've genuinely supplicated. The changes unfurling around you are coordinated for your most noteworthy advantage. Prepared your heart and your intellect, open the entrances of your staying to welcome my divine nearness. When you sense my voice nowadays, recognize it as a proclaim of inescapable change. I am personally mindful of your needs. Indeed, sometime recently they are voiced. However, I long for you to verbalize your considerations and wants clearly. Get it absolutely what you look for from me. Get a handle on your genuine wants and comprehend your extreme fate. Triumph requests its cost, immovable confidence, enthusiastic supplication, persevering exertion, and individual penances. In return, I guarantee to present upon you victory that will favor not as it were your life, but moreover the lives of your family individuals unceasingly. As you adjust your life with my will, expect marvelous changes. I call you to a life of significant commitment and profound otherworldly engagement. Your confidence and activities set the establishment for the gifts I am enthusiastic to pour into your life. These gifts will not, as it were, meet your quick needs, but will too give for your family, making a bequest of confidence and thriving that rises above generations. Stand firm in your feelings, lock in with my guarantees, and observe as I work ponders in your life, changing each challenge into a declaration of my unending loyalty. I guarantee never to give upon you blessings that might lead to distress or draw you absent from me. It is not my crave for your family to persevere hardship due to your non-appearance. Whereas I wish for your victory in this world and for your light to sparkle brightly and open, I too long for your domestic to be a haven of peace, untouched by the shadows of the world. Keep in mind continuously those you adore. Do not let your interests cast a shadow over the delight of your family. Dodge burdening your life with superfluous challenges and defend your well-being. Endeavor for the most noteworthy good, a life stamped by peace, undaunted confidence, and tranquility, distant evacuated from common anxieties. Material belonging are temporal. You entered this world with nothing, and you will take off with nothing but the adore and benevolence you've sown in the hearts of those who cherish you, the confidence you've supported, and the back you've amplified to those less blessed. Your faithful confidence and devotion are the genuine wealth that will abdicate unceasing otherworldly rewards. Listen me when I say, come to me, my cherished child. You have appeared steadfastness in little things. Presently I am prepared to give upon you a significant favoring. In time, I will crown you with wonderfulness by my possess hand as a confirmation to your devotion and love. As you walk this soil, keep in mind the pith of genuine riches. It lies not in the aggregation of things, but in the bequest of adore, confidence, and benefit you take off behind. These are the seeds that sprout into eternal life. They feed not fear you, but moreover those around you, making swells of thoughtfulness and liberality that rise above time. Let this understanding direct your steps. Seek after a life wealthy in soul, liberal in adore, and copious in the deeds that reflect my possess heart. In doing so, you plan yourself, not fair for this life, but for an interminable legacy that I am enthusiastically holding up to provide you. In the lavish knolls of my interminable love, I direct you tenderly. I relieve your stresses with whispers of peace and enclose you in the warmth of my care. Inside this haven, your tensions soften absent like dew beneath the morning sun. Discover comfort in my embrace, the safe house where tranquility rules. Share your trusts and fears in your supplications, voicing them with the sincere conviction that mixes from inside your soul. Each travel you set out upon, I am close to you. Each breath you take, I cherish in my boundless heart. Next to the serene streams of my beauty, I offer you refreshment for your soul and cleansing for your soul. Share of these waters and let your confidence and bravery thrive ceaselessly within. Each swell catches the sea of my confront, radiating at you with eternal cherish. As nightfall infringes and shadows extend over your way, when the light appears to disappear and you feel overwhelmed by instability, keep in mind that my luminance is ceaseless. I am the light that steers you through the darkest nights, the steady star in your sky. My nearness is your fortification, my warmth, your unbreakable shield. Fear not the storm nor the thundering winds, my control scatters all haziness, and my back supports you in minutes of slightness. I shape your soul through trials and brace your resolve. Each jump you experience lays the establishment for gifts to come, changing each trial into a grandstand for my wonderfulness to show in you. I set a devour for you in the nearness of those who question you, and they will witness as their plots disintegrate sometime recently the might of my arrange. In spite of your blemishes, I direct you towards triumph, clearing out your enemies befuddled by the supernatural works. My beloved child, your generous heart brings my message to the world. Through your gifts, we build a future filled with light. Press the super thanks button and walk in the overflow of my blessings. I finish through you. In my ethereal staying, unbounded spaces anticipate, and I am making a special dwelling place fair for you. Each act of kindness and each expression of adore you give enhances your eternal dwelling place. In that divine staying, our spirits will reverberate in harmony unceasingly, making a faultless concordance of warmth. Indeed, as you navigate the darkest valleys, where shadows crawl and fear looks for to take hold, my direction and security encompass you, advertising comfort and quality. With significant love, no whirlwind can overwhelm my supremacy, nor can any shadow snuff out my brilliance. Accept that I am ever by your side. I am your shield, your pilot, your unflinching gatekeeper. My guarantees shimmer like stars in the sky, continually enlightening your travel with trust and tranquility. My love for you extends past the limits of time and the region of the universe. Sometime recently the universe took its to begin with breath. Your substance was known to me. Long after the mountains have worn absent, and the oceans dissipate into nothingness, my undaunted cherish for you will persevere. You are the encapsulation of my divine aim, a living confirmation to my imagination and grace. Through each misfortune, I invigorate your soul, and in each showdown, I guarantee your triumph. Nothing in creation can separate the bond of cherish I have for you are my cherished one, the jewel of my heart. In the asylum of my nearness, you find completeness and a delight that is ever enduring, a ceaseless favoring. This blessing of divine love is yours to grasp with the confirmation that I am ever next to you, directing your steps with shrewdness. My devotion to you is faithful, my cherish for you knows no conclusion. You are my venerated child, the apex of my creation. Step into my grasp and involvement the tranquility your soul looks for. It is my want for you to pick up ever more noteworthy knowledge each day, for your character to be fastidiously created, and for your heart to stay serene in the midst of the storms of life. Each day in my nearness is a valuable advertising of cherish, a time for you to be encompassed in the warmth of my care and to learn the rhythms of divine peace. I welcome you to draw close, to stay in the lavishness of our cooperation, and to permit the totality of my adore to shape each angle of your being. Let the confirmation of my unending adore carry you through each challenge and into the triumph that is standing by. Undoubtedly, as I have announced, in this life, you will experience trials. However, get a handle on solidly onto me, for I have triumphed over each tribulation, debate, and hardship. You are no longer bound by the chains of fear. I crave my light to transmit upon your face so that others may witness my beauty reflected in you. Let them be captivated by the wonders showing in your presence and your family. May your each activity be saturated with my favoring, pulling in numerous to you. So through your endeavors in case they might come to get at my significant love, I am effectively at work inside you, making and refining your being. Your soul is advancing, your knowledge developing. Watch how you presently ace sudden surges of feeling and mood your words with elegance. Your intelligence with your family have changed. You are no longer hurled by the impulses of difficulty. Nowadays my elegance and cherish are chiseling wonders in your everyday life. Hence, walk forward with certainty, grasped by a cherished distant more prominent than you can understand. Your title is Ed, and in my sacrosanct role, I hold your picture near to my heart. With each articulation, I breathe my love for you. With each beat, I reaffirm my eternal promise, you are mine, and I am unceasingly yours. This bond we share is fashioned in the unwavering certainty of my promises. As you explore through life's complexities, keep in mind that you are prepared with a divine quality that outperforms all understanding. Your travel is checked by signs of my persistent nearness. Each challenge you confront is an opportunity to show the control of my soul working through you, changing what was once a test into a declaration of my unending loyalty. Walk in this truth and let your life be a guide of trust and a confirmation to the interminable cherish I have for you, forever unbroken and all-consuming. Place your supplication demands underneath and believe with immovable confidence, for I am balanced to show, indeed, more exceptional wonders in your life, inside your family, forming your character and profoundly inside your heart. React to me presently, announce, I get your word, my cherished Lord. Cast aside your stresses, I flourish and adore for you, and it is my most profound want for you to grasp it completely. Feel my including assurance, never address my commitment to your well-being. Cling to my pardoning, for I am until the end of time by your side. Know that I am never display, right close to you at each minute. I will proceed to shower you with favors, so let there be no question in your heart around my adore for you. I long for your joy and for your life to be free of burdened. I am personally commonplace with your battles. I comprehend the huge number of challenges you stand up to. I feel each string of your torment and each minute of lose hope, and I am completely mindful of the adversary's plans against you. However, fear not, nor be alarmed. I am with you immovably. You will never be spurned. I will implant you with my quality and peace, engaging you to press ahead, invigorating your heart and soul each step of the way. As you move forward, keep in mind that my nearness is a haven, asylum from the storms you face. In the calm minutes, when you reach out to me, know that I am as of now coming back to you. Together, we will explore the complexities of life, turning each hardship into a venturing stone towards more prominent otherworldly statures. Believe in my eternal adore and direction, and let your heart be light, for I am coordinating an orchestra of favors in your life, tuned to the tune of divine elegance and persevering peace. Indeed, in the midst of the most profound lose hope, I will approach you with delicacy, including you in my care and reminding you of your inalienable boldness, quality, and worth. I will pervade you with divine intelligence and a bliss so significant that you will feel an unwavering security, dreading no fiendish. Rise up, for you are predetermined to prevail your fights. Triumph is as of now declared in your favor. Your triumph is imminent. My cherished one, if this message has moved your spirit closer to me, let your heart's response be shown by pressing the like button with love. Sometimes, shadows of question cloud your confidence, but why falter to accept in my provision? Do you question my adore for you? Know this, I have been by your side through each minute, and I promise to never leave. My guarantee to be with you is unceasing. I will never spurn you. If you let me, we will confront each challenge and navigate each valley together. Let us walk hand in hand into the storms you fear, for with me, you will discover asylum and quality. No storm is as well furious, no night as well dull when you are beneath my careful eye. Your confidence, indeed if it wavers, holds the control to summon miracles. Remember, you are never alone. I am your enduring gatekeeper, your immovable direct through the trials of life. Together, there is no burden we cannot bear, no difficulty we cannot overcome. In the calmer minutes, when shadows of the past wait, hold quick to my guarantee that brighter days are fair ahead. Securely supported in my grasp, let fear drop absent and believe in my provision. Be enduring in your confidence, for it is the exceptionally key that opens perpetual conceivable outcomes. Proceed to accept, for I am your unerring direct. When enemies trust for your ruin, my word and faithful cherish will maintain you. Confide in me, talk strongly of your stresses. Share your most profound contemplations, and I will relieve you with my delicate touch, scattering your fears and uneasiness. Let my soul change your point of view, moving from concern to certainty, knowing that you are cherished and protected by me, your unceasing Father. My elegance and leniency know no bounds. They are as boundless as the universe itself. In my cherish, discover your comfort, bliss, and the boldness to confront each day. Be guaranteed that inside this divine warmth, you will find persevering peace and support. Grasp this truth. I am personally included in each perspective of your life. As you explore the complexities of your travel, my soul is ceaselessly at work inside you, ingrains a modern mindset, one filled with trust and consolation. Instead of being frequented by what might go off base, you will be invigorated with the certainty of my unceasing adore. My elegance is your fortress, my benevolence your shield. Rest guaranteed. Inside my adore lies the control to recharge your soul and fortify your heart. When the shadows of fear look for to cloud your intellect, cast them aside. Do not let them discover a domestic inside you. Keep in mind, you are not made to grovel in fear. You are not implied to stay on what the enemy plots. Instead, contribute the valuable hours I present upon you in those you cherish. Start each day stooping in supplication, advertising that to begin with natural products of your day to me, and witness how I improve your life with copious blessings. I am your ever-watchful God, unceasingly committed to your welfare. Indeed, as haziness falls and the night extends, know that I am your immovable light. Approach me without delay. I will never turn you absent, for my cherish is ceaseless and boundless. Come into my nearness, and I will implant you with my soul. I will cloak you in certainty and trust, hoisting you over minutes of question. My quality will be the calm upon which you can incline. In the calm daybreak, as you look for my confront, I guarantee to meet you with benevolent actions unused. Let my cherish be the to begin with thought that fills your waking minutes, and you will find the profundity of peace that comes from living in my assurance. Let your heart be undaunted, knowing that I am with you, bracing your soul and planning you for the day ahead. My adore is a consistent stream, prepared to reestablish you at whatever point you draw close. Grasp this truth and live in the opportunity of my unceasing care. I will disassemble the boundaries that hinder your victory and dispose of those who torment you, endeavoring to ruin your gifts. They have not one or the other specialist nor control over you. Call upon me, and I will quickly annihilate the insult nearness from your life, cleansing resistance with the fervor of my divine flame. I will invest you with intelligence to make judicious choices, shield you, and control you on the just way. Witness how they disparage and contrive against you. However, get at this truth, in minutes of slightness, when the way ahead appears inconceivably. If you reach out to me, I will implant you with my might. Open your heart to me, and I will alacrity the Comforter to brace you with a quality and intelligence fundamental to stand up to your adversaries. You will involvement my peace cascading upon you, empowering you to bear witness to the vigor and affirmation you have in my grasp. Never question my preparation to act on your sake, as challenges emerge and the enemy plots. My careful eye remains settled upon you. I am ever present in your battles, changing your trials into triumphs. Grasp my peace, let it penetrate your being, and step forward with the certainty that comes from knowing you are defended and cherished in my unceasing care. Encounter the grasp of my cherish, which encompasses, comforts, and imbues you with divine grace. I talk from the profundities of my being with a voice delicate and calm to remind you that you are permeated with my sacred soul. With this strengthening, you are completely prepared to fulfill all that I have ordained for you. You will discover the quality to realize your reason and adjust your activities with my divine will. With my boundless cherish and pardoning supporting you, nothing will stand in your way. Each word I offer is a seed of bliss and trust blooming inside you. Only minutes in my nearness will recharge your quality and revive your spirit. Trust in me. Let go of your stresses. My cherish for you is eternal, a wellspring that will never run dry. The plans I have laid out for you are unwavering, secured from annihilation by our sacrosanct contract. Nowadays, I reaffirm this guarantee to you. Stand firm and grasp metal, for your future is wealthy with endowments. In your life, there will be no emergencies, no insufficiencies, no enduring that can continue. Cast aside fear and debilitation, walk in the affirmation of my cherish and the certainty that you are cared for presently and always. Dear child, if this message has moved your spirit, express your faith and let others see my love through your actions. Release your stresses and rest in peace each night, for I am your shepherd, your gatekeeper, and your savior. These words I send from my wonderful position of authority are implied to alleviate your soul and protect your rest. Cherish these words, my dear child, as you a most valuable gem. When exhaustion weighs upon you, come to me, and I will allow you rest and renewal. I beseech you, not with specialist but with interminable cherish, to terminate endeavoring in your claimed quality. When the burdens of life mount and you discover yourself trapped by the day's inconveniences, delay. Lay down your burdens and bow in my nearness. In these minutes of yield, I will implant you with divine quality, and you will rise, outfitted and prepared to prevail the haziness that looks for to overpower you. Fear no hurt, for no shadow can withstand my light. Each modern day break is a confirmation to my unflinching nearness. From the to begin with whisper of light to the evening's final gleam, you will witness my craftsmanship in your life and wonder at the extraordinary events that weave through your days. Turn absent from past sins, dodge the frequency of past mortifications, and dismiss those who have abused you. With a immovable look settled on the future, walk certainly towards your dreams, for together we are relentless. Clasp my hand firmly, and when impediments emerge, call upon me for a wonder, for doubtlessly my reaction will show, and you will know the control of my commitment to you. I am your immovable partner, your companion on this travel of life. Together we will navigate the way ahead, marveling at the ponders that unfurl. You will witness the change of your past blunders into declarations of elegance. Those who harbored hatred will expand absolution. Your ways will rectify, and those who restricted you will step aside in reverence. The chains that bound you will smash, freeing you to a life brimming with bliss and free opportunity. For each minute of disrespect, anticipate to get in plenitude of peace and success in return. My want is to shield you from all hurt and avoid you from tumbling into the catches that look for to disjoin your association with me. My light will bathe your travel, guaranteeing that you do not meander into shadowed ways driven by deceit. Refrain from looking for retaliation, or maybe inundate yourself in my word and draw upon the quality I give. This quality will empower you to continue on through misfortunes, to stay steadfast without floundering, guaranteeing your loyalty and devotion stay immovable. Do not let your heart be influenced by outrage, intensity, or show disdain toward. Select pardoning over sharpness and mediate it for those who have wronged you. Proceed to progress, never ending, for your way is loaded with favors however to come. As we move forward together, keep in mind that my nearness is a shield almost you, directing you absent from ways of obscurity and towards the domains of light, where you will flourish in my unceasing guarantee. Grasp the control of pardoning and discharge the weight of past grievances to travel forward unburdened. See ahead, for days filled with gigantic bliss and favors are on the skyline. Keep in mind, each great thing in your life streams from beauty and is realized through confidence. I am improving your life with endless endowments, for which appreciation ought to be your ceaseless response. Remain loyal to me. Do not let recently discovered success cloud your judgment. Prioritize me in all things, starting each day with looking for my nearness. Bethink in your choices, counseling me in supplication sometime recently making choices, and I will direct you with my intelligence. Your triumphs are not accomplished through your possessed might or cleverness, but through my control and the direction of my sacred soul. Recognize this truth with your entire heart, and I will increase your gifts, bringing indeed more noteworthy and more copious blessings into your life. Do not misuse your time or lose rest over the intimidations or plots created by those who contradict you. Dodge trap in their dangerous plans. Instead, bring all concerns to me in supplication. I am your shield and supplier. As you explore life's challenges, know that it is not your duty to resolve each struggle or counter each risk. Instead, commit each circumstance to me. I am ever present, prepared to address each issue and guarantee your security. Believe that I am continuously acting in your best intrigue, prepared to favor and ensure you as you proceed to put your belief in me. This is the establishment for a life filled with peace and fulfillment, protected from the turmoil that looks for to irritate your tranquility. Your enemies point to draw you absent from me, segregating you, sapping your quality, and encouraging you to spurn my title to your hindrance. However, act as in spite of the fact that you are unaware to their plots. Keep up a deportment as peaceful as a dove, for I am the one who will honorably address their activities. Stand firm against those who look for to debase you, using my word as both your defense and your weapon. Treasure my lessons and implant them profoundly inside your heart. Let my informational direct you from this day forward. My word is your source of life, imbuing you with the insight required to explore challenging times. You are never spurned. Expel any questions that cloud your contemplations. I am completely mindful of your trials and recognize your immovability through all difficulties. Be guaranteed, all is well. Your life rests safely in my hands. Your well-being, your riches, your goals, and your adored ones are all shielded by my supreme care. Assert this truth. Announce it with conviction. I grasp it, and I am thankful for it. I cherish you profoundly. I will never spurn you. I hold no disdain for you, and I will never take off you separated. No matter where you are, no matter the profundity of your distress or isolation, anything your current sentiments, cast aside those negative opinions and immovably get a handle on this truth in your soul. My adore for you is profound. My cherish is interminable, boundless past words and clarification. But you will involvement it yourself if you closed out the voices that disparage you and strip absent your esteem. Let me confirm it once more. I adore you. Understanding it completely is fundamental to win over this gigantic challenge. You must select to accept your possessed quality will not suffice. Triumph won't come through might or military control, but through the delicate nearness of my heavenly soul, who plummets like a peaceful dove and lands upon your bear, replying when your confidence calls. This cherish I have for you is not fair to carry you through the trials, but to hoist you over them. Let this confirmation fill you. Not a single drive can separate our bond. I am with you in the calm minutes and the violent ones, directing you tenderly towards triumph. Believe in this divine companionship, and let my peace, which outperforms all understanding, watch your heart and your intellect as you walk in faith. Access to my position of authority is allowed by human endeavors or deeds. Endeavoring to it would be ideal if you may gets to be pointless if you drop into doubt. I cherish you profoundly, am mindful of your transgressions and mistakes. I get at the torment you feel with each misstep. You long not to rehash these disappointments, and you approach me looking for another opportunity. Notwithstanding of what comes to pass, hold quick to your confidence. Stay undaunted and courageous. Do not surrender to fear or dishearten, for I am interminably at your side. No matter where you travel, I will decorate you in superb clothing, lacquer my armies of blessed messengers for your security, and prepare you with my shield and sword. This I guarantee, since I recognize and will continuously recognize your confidence. Do not approach me with shallow offerings of riches. I do not look for amazing shows of gifts or capabilities that are implied to astonish others. Overall, I look for your confidence, unassuming, clear, and veritable. No one can influence me with commonwealth or pretended specialist. I will lift up those with honest and committed hearts. My precious child, stay close to my word, for in it you will find peace. Join this community and subscribe, so my voice can reach you and strengthen you each day. I will elevate the accommodating, free the burdened, and improve those who genuinely accept in my sacrosanct cherish. For those who look for asylum beneath the wings of the all-powerful, never falter to share this cherish with others. My look rests upon you, understanding completely who you are. Your defects do not daunt me, or do your privileged insights cause me to turn absent. I harbor no outrage towards your vulnerabilities, nor do I cast you aside for your stumbles. Keep in mind, I am not like mankind. I do not misdirect. I do not condemn. I cherish you with an immovable, sacrificial cherish. I have chosen to cherish you until the end of time, and nothing will change my love. My elegance and sympathy are boundless, be that as it may. If you expel my lessons and adjust with doubt, if you withdraw from this truth, you select a way of significant lament. In my nearness, you find a door so significant and bewildering that it evades full understanding. However, ought to you withdraw, you leave yourself to the world's dreams, driving to inescapable demolish. In the profundities of destruction, grasp my word and remain near. In doing so, you grasp a life filled with adore and delicacy that rises above human comprehension. Dismissing this way not as it were spurns divine truth, but moreover wanders into the shadows of thwarted expectation and lose hope, where trust dwindles. Choose shrewdly, for your choice shapes not fair minutes, but eternities. As your undaunted defender, direct, and companion, I am continuously with you, energetic to bolster and coordinate you towards the way that is best for you. Never waver to reach out for my offer assistance, notwithstanding of how overwhelming your challenges may appear. With my divine help, no deterrent is unfavorably, no difficulty is as well incredible, for my nearness guarantees your flexibility and grit. I am your immovable partner, your shepherd who watches and guides you in minutes when lose hope appears to shadow your soul and the way forward shows up obscured. Remember, I am here to invigorate your quality, to raise you when you falter, and to lead you into my enlightening nearness. Together, there is no hardship we cannot outperform, for your cherish for me fortifies you past all obstructions. My adore for you is boundless, rising above any blunder or misstep you may experience. Continuously keep in mind, my cherish eclipses and outlives any botch. It is mightier than any sin. In this way, hold quick to your confidence. Let not distress exhaust your soul. Fear not in looking for my help. I am ever prepared to tune in, to alleviate your torment, and to permeate you with quality, peace, quietness, and illumination. Your welfare is my incomparable concern. Nothing is more imperative to me than your all-encompassing health, physical, enthusiastic, and otherworldly. I am ceaselessly here to bolster, cherish, and adore you. Let this affirmation consolation you. You are never alone, for my adore wraps you at all times, prepared to elevate and support you through each stage of life. Grasp bliss in your life, prepared your soul, and look for my nearness each day. Keep in mind the source of your gifts, and ensure your heart with watchfulness. My undying cherish is until the end of time yours, and I am not concerned with your past, nor your disappointments or triumphs. I long for your heart in its aggregate, come as you are, with the realization that you require me, prepared to unburden the weights that dive your soul into gloom. Now is the time for your apology. It's time to modify your course. Do not stay on what lies behind. In this minute, I am here to elevate you, to take hold of your hand, and to direct you towards a way of freedom. On the skyline, the light of my truth shines brightly. I anticipate you with open arms, prepared to include you in my elegance, to exculpate your slips, and to display you with a new, fantastic opportunity. I need you to grasp life. My adore is set to revive your well-being and brace your quality. Select to stand in my word, which will give you with enthusiastic solidness and the resolve to stand up to the extra long time I will give upon you. Step forward into the brightness of my truth, where absolution washes absent past blunders and opens the entryway to unused starting. As you walk with me, you will discover peace that outperforms all understanding and quality that perseveres. Let go of the shadows of recently. Nowadays calls for recharging and development. Hold quick to my guarantees, for in them lies the way to your genuine opportunity and a life filled with reason and joy. Remember this day. Carve it profoundly into your heart. The minute you get these words, let this surge of feeling mean the daybreak of a modern period in your travel. Nowadays marks the graduation of a life filled with wonders and wonders, scripted by the might of my give up and affirmed by my triumph over the grave. You are almost to stir to modern desires and adjust once more with my eternal expectation. Entryways are swinging wide open, and the future I have appointed for you and your kinfolk will unfold. Regardless of the current storms in your family, I am effectively forming their spirits, changing each one as a potter expertly molds the clay. Before long, the people in your life will experience significant changes. Your domestic will house hearts brimming with bravery and conviction. Neighbors and companions will stand in amazement of the critical changes I sanction inside you and will bear witness to the large number of wonders that unfold. Embrace this truth, certify its reality, and accept with all your might. You pine for change inside yourself and your family, and I am the designer of such altar. For me, nothing is as well impressive. Change your mentality and grasp confidence. Those around you who flounder nowadays can be completely changed. Your character, your discourse, your viewpoint on the future, and your otherworldly depth, every angle of you is predetermined for renewal. From tomorrow ahead, you will stir with contemplations of me, imbued with new trust. I'll review the triumphs I give you, letting go of past disappointments and routes. Your intelligence with others will be checked by persistence and benevolence. Your words will be delicate, your voice calm. No longer will you wound those you cherish with unforgiving words or upheavals. His step, bliss will revive inside your domestic, and concordance and peace will immerse your family life. My child, come closer and listen to my voice. Click join to access my teachings and find strength in a family of believers who will stand with you. Hold on to these words I confer to you. Treasure them in your heart and actualize them day by day. My word breathes life, advertising you the intelligence vital to explore challenging times. Know that I am never-endingly by your side. Expel questions from your intellect. I am completely mindful of your battles, and I recognize your strength in the confront of difficulty. Rest guaranteed, all will be well. Your whole being, your well-being, your funds, your yearnings, your family, rest safely inside my able hands. Record this guarantee, broadcasted unquestionably. I acknowledge it, and I get it. Embrace this modern day as the starting of a period where your life adjusts more closely with my plans. Each morning when you rise, keep in mind that you are not fair surviving, you are flourishing beneath my direction. Your domestic will gotten to be an asylum where adore and peace win. As you live out my lessons and encapsulate my cherish, you will see change not as it were in yourself, but in all who enter your space. Let this affirmation fill you with quality and strength to confront anything comes your way, knowing that my cherish is your ever-present back and shield. I cherish you profoundly. My commitment to you is faithful. I will never spurn you, forsake you, or lessen your esteem. No matter where you discover yourself, whether in minutes of isolation or sorrow, cast aside those burdensome sentiments and hold on to this steadfast truth. My cherish for you is significant and everlasting. The divine fondness I hold for you extends past the bounds of dialect. In spite of the fact that incredible, you will encounter its profundity as you closed out the voices that weaken your worth. Let me reaffirm my cherish for you, for it is basic. You needn't get a handle on its unfathomability completely. Fair believe in it. As you confront life's challenges, get it that your survival and triumph do not depend on your might or your capacity to persevere alone. Triumph does not come from human endeavors, but streams from the quality of my spirit. Like a delicate dove, my soul lands upon you, mixed by the veritable confidence you display. This travel is not approximately the quality of arms or the number of partners at your side. It is almost the calm, however capable nearness of my soul directing you through each trial. As you put your belief in me, let go of the understanding that ties and limits. Grasp confidence that moves mountains, knowing that my cherish is the constraint that supports and moves you forward. Through this confidence, witness how deterrents break down and challenges change into declarations of my unfailing adore and power. Access to my nearness isn't earned by deeds or human exertion. Endeavoring to if you don't mind me is pointless if it's coupled with question. Know this, I cherish you profoundly. Am mindful of your inadequacies and the torment they bring you, and I get at your crave to overcome them. When you approach me looking for another opportunity, it is your confidence that maintains you. Hold quick to that confidence, be striking and courageous. Never be overpowered by fear, for I am with you in each step you take. I will clothe you in articles of clothing fit for sovereignty, celerity and cluster of blessed messengers for your assurance, and arm you with divine quality. My commitment to you is consistent since I recognize the genuine confidence in your heart, a confidence that doesn't require to be embellished with riches or human honors. It's your veritable, calm belief in me that I esteem over all. Those who unassumingly look for my confront, void of pretense and the trappings of calm and victory, discover my favor. I raise those who are discouraged and enhance those who come with a soul of earnestness and humility. For all who wish to dwell in my defending shadow, I amplify and welcome to a life protected by adore and stamped by unflinching confidence. This divine love is the haven for the reliable, advertising not fair security, but a significant, eternal adore. I see you clearly. I know you completely and get it absolutely who you are. Your botches never startle me, nor do your covered-up truths drive me absent. I am not influenced by your shortcomings, nor do I turn absent due to your missteps. Remember, I am not at all like any other. I am immovable, honest, and unfaltering. My adore for you is unlimited, without covert thought processes or reservations. I select to adore you unceasingly, and nothing will influence my commitment. Unending are my beauty and leniency. They know no bounds. In any case, ought you select to disregard my words and adjust with question, you spurn the most significant blessing. In my nearness, you are encompassed in adore and warmth, emotion so significant that numerous discover them past understanding. However, turning absent from me implies strolling towards a life soiled in lie and despair. As your gatekeeper, direct, and companion, I am ceaselessly at your side, prepared to lead you down the way of exemplary nature. Never delay to call upon me, particularly in minutes that appear as well challenging to confront alone, though circumstances as well overwhelming for my intercession. Believe that my control is adequate to prevail any impediment. I am here, continuously prepared to back, direct, and elevate you. Do not fear or feel humiliated to look for my offer assistance. I am ever present, holding up to offer my quality and direction. No matter the challenges or the profundity of trials you experience, rest guaranteed I am with you as your immovable gatekeeper, your given shepherd, and your undaunted defender. I am continuously by your side in minutes when lose hope appears to dominate your soul and the way forward shows up clouded. Review my presence. Child of mine, if these words have spoken to your soul and brought light to your day, let your response be an offering of gratitude by tapping the like button. I am here to invigorate you, to raise you from lose hope, and to light up your way with my brilliant light. Together, there is no impediment as well impressive, for the cherish you hold for me rises above all boundaries. I long for your heart to be unburdened and unadulterated, a vessel into which I can pour my perpetual cherish. As you open your soul to me, you will sense my nearness ceaselessly, by day and by night, in each circumstance. This association will enable you, bracing your strength against perniciousness and temptation. Forsake the tumult of passionate change. Grasp in step the recharged heart I offer. I am engraving my divine words upon your soul, filtering your contemplations with the living waters that exude from my sacrosanct position of royalty. It is my most profound want for you to encounter the totality of flexibility, a life unshackled by sin and distress. To achieve this, you must notice my words and take after my commandments. Tune in eagerness to my voice, treasure my lessons, and adjust your activities in like manner. In doing so, you will explore through life's storms with beauty and rise unscathed, held safely inside the bounds of my love. I am enthusiastic to shower you with gifts, and I beg you to grasp this truth with your entire heart. Get it that this is not unimportant eccentricity. Your life is experiencing a change right presently. Supernatural occurrences are unfurling inside your family. Compose down these affirmations, accept them profoundly, and welcome the favors I am offering upon you. It was by my divine deliberate that you were brought into this world, and my extreme wishes for your happiness. I will invigorate you, making you as strong as a jewel, undaunted as a mountain, since you hold monstrous esteem to me. I will not let you mull in destruction. I want for you to encounter a life wealthy in confidence, peace, and divine thriving, free from the burdens of obligation and lose hope. You are not an item of arbitrariness. I accurately appointed your section into this world, down to the day and the hour. Each challenge you've confronted, each jump you've overcome, has been a planning for this season of gifts and prosperity. Today marks the conclusion of your passionate, enduring, and otherworldly dejection. You have interminable life and bliss, and the strength I give upon you is your legacy. I will enable you so powerfully that you will persevere each misfortune as my quality shows in you. Your foes will waver and escape. Those who once mocked you will desist their joke and keep their separate. This wealth I talk of is restricted to fabric riches. It rises above to envelop abundance of soul that penetrates each viewpoint of your life. You will rise each day with recharged vigor, equipped with the conviction that you are living out my divine purpose. As you step forward into each modern day, keep in mind that my nearness wraps you, advertising security and direction. With me at your side, there is no impediment as well overwhelming, no foe as well imposing. Live strikingly with the affirmation that I am continuously with you, forming your way and enlightening your travel. Hand over your fears and shortcomings, the burdens that sap your delight and breed uneasiness inside you. Provide them to me this minute, and in return, I guarantee you the peace your heart longs for. I will implant your soul with relentlessness and flexibility, invigorating you for the gifts that are on their way. When challenges emerge, meet them with boldness and fear not, for behind each impediment lies a terrific opportunity created by my hand. Every day inundate yourself in my word, let it direct and support you. Watch against the presumption that proposes you can go it alone, for each favoring you appreciate streams from my beauty. Recognize this wholeheartedly. Reflect for a minute on your travel. See how you have not been smashed by trials. In step, each hardship has etched you, planning you for a period of incredible favoring before long to unfurl. Grasp this truth. A season of significant gifts approaches, one so noteworthy you cannot, however, completely comprehend their size. My plans for you are woven with strings of benevolence and terrific plans. As you stand on the brink of this unused chapter, filled with potential and guarantee, keep in mind it is not by your might, but by remaining tied down in my cherish, that you will explore this season successfully. Let this affirmation fill you. You are arranged not fair to persevere but to flourish and witness the unfurling of my copious arrangement in your life. I have the control to free your family from their burdens. My adore is the cure you all need, and it's my want to repair each harm the enemy plots against you. Dreadful, since you are stamped for significance in my arrange, however you must not falter. Protected in my grasp, no hurt can reach you. Absorb my words, eat them, consider them, commit them to your heart, and delight in their truth. My cherish for you is so significant that I persevered the cross, endured through that horrid evening to pardon you of each transgression. Presently you stand some time recently me, cleansed, having bravely confessed your stumbles and looking for my course. Know this, my arms are until the end of time open to you. I will not despise nor reject you since of your past. Disregard the world's beguiling whispers that flawlessness is the cost of my acquit. I strolled among you, advertising my warmth without condition, allowing salvation and eternal life to all who accept. The degenerate may chain you with blame for their pickup, but my adore breaks each chain. I am personally recognizable with your pith and each feebleness. Endow me with your heart, let your look take after my lead. Permit me the chance to implant your being with divine love. I long for you to feel persuaded of my adore, to involvement veritable bliss, and for the lose hope that burdens you to disseminate permanently. Dear child, if this message has moved your spirit, express your faith and let others see my love through your actions. Believe it is inside you get a handle on. Assert your confidence in me. Nowadays marks the day your life can change if you let go of your falterings and negative thoughts. Discover a calm put, close the entryway, and in the isolation of your room, bow down with genuineness. Hand over your torment, your mishaps, the obstructions in your way, the dreams that have evaded you, the laments that tie you, and the grievances you battle to discharge. Open your faculties, tune in for my voice, feel the profundity of my tolerance calling to you. Listen me mellow your heart. You've persevered this fruitless forsake as well long, turning your most profound longings into tidy. You are dried for the water as it were I can give. It is time to stop and make the cognizant choice to take after my way. Put your unflinching belief in me. I'm undaunted and will never spurn you. Yield your life into my cherishing hands, and I will give upon you an eternal delight, a delight that no natural control can ever decrease or take absent. You will rise and move forward with certainty, your head held tall, radiating nobility and grace. Even as you explore through the fiercest flares, you will stay unscathed. As you cross the most turbulent streams, you will not be cleared absent. Discharge your burdens and let go of your torment nowadays. Open your heart to me. Do you acknowledge and grasp my boundless cherish? Grasp this minute of change, knowing that each step you take with me is guided by divine reason. I am your consistent companion, strolling close to you through each season of life. When questions emerge and fears endeavor to cloud your vision, grapple yourself in my guarantees. I am the source of your quality and the establishment of your boldness. As you commit to my way, you will find a significant sense of peace that rises above all understanding. My cherish encompasses you, ensuring you from hurt and lighting up your way with immovable light. Let my nearness fill each viewpoint of your being, sustaining your soul and reestablishing your mind. In times of vulnerability, incline into my intelligence and permit my direction to direct you toward fulfillment and success. I have prepared you with everything you require to overcome challenges and seize the favors that anticipate. Believe in my timing and my arrange, for I am coordinating wonders in your life that you cannot, however, comprehend. As you step forward in confidence, know that I am enabling you to live a life of reason, delight, and steadfast trust. Grasp my cherish completely and observe as your world is changed by the interminable elegance I pour into your life. My beloved, do not keep this joy to yourself. Share the inspiration you have received with 3 others, and watch as my grace flows into their hearts through your act of love. Amen.